Hi, hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome! Hello! Today I'm having one of those days where I'm starting to stream very sleepy, so fair warning, I'm starting extremely tired. But I know that as the time goes by, I'll get a lot more energies as I usually do, especially when the time starts ticking and I notice that I still have Pokemon to go. Because today is the run against the clock for real. Today it's actually happening, guys. Today we're finally finishing this. We are. This is not me trying to convince myself. This is just asserting my dominance against time. Because this is happening today and we're finishing. Welcome. Hello. Hi, Dario. Welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Retouch. Borador. Hi, guys. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Rancor. Welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Mixio-san. Welcome. Mandy. Welcome. Guys, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Setsuna. Welcome. Hi. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I've been thinking, thumbnail is clickbait, but the title is not. Oh my god, you're right! You're right, I should change the thumbnail. I should think. Well, now it's kind of worthless, isn't it? I didn't think of that. I didn't think of it. But you know what? I could. There are several Pokemon that would fit in my hand in this gen that we've been placing. So I'm sure I could just change the thumbnails. I'm sure I'll do it at some point. Maybe today later when my brain juices are gone, because copy pasting at some PNGs shouldn't be too hard. So maybe that's something I could handle when I'm already like you know, when I'm already like and I don't have any more energy. Okay, but counterpoint. Is it a clickbait to use incorrect Pokemon on the thumbnail if the title says a girl that doesn't know Pokemon? You know what? Yeah. Exactly. Everything that I just said, forget it. No, I think I could still change it. I don't know. But I guess it's not that important now that you justify it like that. The title might be clickbait if she doesn't finish. We're not. This is happening. We're finishing. We're not gonna take more than this stream. We're not gonna take. This is already taking way longer than I thought, and we're not letting it. We're not letting it happen. We're not letting it happen. No, it's not an excuse according to law. It is? Oh no. Am I a criminal? Am I finally a criminal? I mean, am I a criminal now? Suddenly, out of the blue? Hi, could be better. I won the weekend already. How are you? I also won the weekend already, but let me think. Trying to think if my weekend is going to be restful or if I have shit that I'm gonna have to do in the weekend. I slept like 4 hours today. Oof. I hope that you get more sleep later. I hope that you can rest a little while more because you deserve it. Is it? Yes, it is the final one. I promise. Are we? Yes, I promise. We're finishing this. Dominance against Crony. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. I already. Nope. We're not gonna invite those kind of... nope. Plus... no. Even if we were kind of inviting that sort of mood, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could. Have you seen Crony? Have you seen Crony? She looks like a secretary bird. She would stomp on me. She would stomp on me and I would have 0 chances. Nope. I am not trying, bear. No. I'm not trying. I'm not sure many Pokemon would fit in your hand. Joltik is like microscopic. Kartana is very small too, but these are rare. No, but I mean, like for the drawing, I could use this one. I could use this guy here. Look at that. So spherical. So perfectly round. Or this. So small. So friend-shaped. I could probably use... What else would fit in my hand nicely in the drawing? In the thumbnail drawing, in the thumbnail art. Maybe this dude, but upside down. That would be fun. No! No! Anyways, yeah, there are several. There are several that could fit. Speaking of Joltik, when Gen 8 introduced Dynamax, which I love personally, people drew memes of Dynamax Joltik still fitting in the trainer's hands. Joltik. Joltik. Is it this one? No, it's probably not. Is it this one? I don't remember any of them. Aaron, right? Or something like that? Is this one Aaron? Sexagon. This one is Sexagon. Wait, Sexagon is an actual name. I remember that one. Cockturn. Cockturn! Or is it Cockturn? Or is it Cockturn? Okay, one of them. One of them is Cockturn. One Milo. Milo. Milotic! Milotic, right? Right? This is not a test. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I need to rank. I need to rank, or else we're never gonna finish this. And we need to finish it today. We need to. But yeah, I am excited to see Dynamax at some point. Why would they not fit in a trainer's hands? Honestly, Game Freak pretty much delivered on that. Dynamax Joltik is like horse-sized. You're gonna have to show me that. Leo, welcome! Hola, Elyssia, en el trabajo ando tan ocupado que ni tiempo de escribir en inglés tengo. Que lo pase bien en el stream, ok, bye. Muchas gracias por escribir un mensaje, aunque no tengas tiempo. No te preocupes por escribir en inglés, si yo entiendo español justamente cuál es el problema. Espero que tengas un buen día en el trabajo y que puedas haber escuchado esto, aunque estaba leyendo bastante tarde. Bye, thank you. Good luck at work. Buena suerte en el resto del día. That's a rather large horse. Mindy, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Nirwanda, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Nominumnums, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Guys, I hope you're having a good day. Artist assemble, not me. I'm Minor or Pluses are option. I don't think they fit. They're not just ball shaped. Joltik is basically just a small yellow fuzzy insect. Small yellow fuzzy. Small yellow fuzzy. Small, yeah, I don't have it here. I don't see anything small, yellow, and fuzzy. Iron is top tier, not for me. That one is Linoon. This one is not Sexagoon. I was not looking fully. Was I shaking a Linoon? I'm sorry. I don't know Pokemon. This one is a pelican. I don't know what the name is, but that's a pelican. I recognize that much. Big boy Cockturn. Mini cactus is Cacnea. Ah, okay, so I knew that one of them was Cockturn. I learned one name. Wait. I learned this one name too. Torapinch. Right? I learned that one. Anyways, that's a Subat. No, Subat is not on this generation. Joltik is Gen 5. I don't have him. Okay, let's get started. I have such a strong desire to put this guy into this is just an animal because he is literally a chameleon. Close enough. Borador, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Adding one vowel to Trapinch, but yeah. Alright, it's Trapinch, not Torapinch. Borador, this is on you. I blame you specifically. Trapinch is a nice pronunciation. It's because of Borador. Blame him, not me. Okay, so this guy's literally just a chameleon, right? Like, this is just, or a chameleon or a specific type of iguana, right? So, do we think that little zigzaggy red line in the belly is enough for it to not be categorized as just an animal? I guess it also has those little wing flaps on the bottom, on the back. I guess that is also pretty divisive. I guess the line going from the mouth to the top of the head, above the ear thingies, and then back into the skull. I guess that separates it enough. Chameleon, but some people want it. His ability is color change. Yeah, so it's a chameleon. It's a chameleon is what we're saying, right? However, I think it's distinct enough. I think it is distinct enough. This is adorable! That is adorable! I remember that one! I remember Joltik now! I really like it. That was me reacting to a Joltik. Yeah. To the yellow fussy buggy one. He doesn't color change. He becomes invisible. Yeah, chameleon. This guy is Kecleon. He's blocking your way while being invisible and has an ability to change types to whatever his enemy attacked him with. Oh, an ability to change types. That's really cool. Does that mean that he can always be super effective and never be super vulnerable? Or am I thinking too much into it? We are going to put it in the neutral tier. So it's like, I mean, I guess it's different enough from an animal to not be exactly a chameleon, but it definitely looks like a chameleon. It has a nice coloring of greens and yellows, like though that green matches that yellow very well, and that red is kind of distracting, but not too distracting. Like it fits the color palette well enough. It's not my favorite addition, but it fits it well enough. His eyes look kind of dead, but not like I'm gonna eat your soul dead, more like a chameleon dead eyes, you know? It's barely more than a chameleon. So it's going to go neutral. He's never totally vulnerable. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. It hopefully makes him resistant to the next hit in theory. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, that's cool. I kind of like this guy a lot, and kind of hate him a lot. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. He looks like a little, like, blanky napkin that somebody picked up, like an invisible hand is picking up and, like, dangling. Because that little freaking thingy, this little thingy here in the head, that looks like someone is pinching it and lifting it up, doesn't it? I don't like that. I don't like that. I wish it had a different shape that wasn't just fabric being picked up. It's a ghost step based on Japanese rain charms. Let me look for a Japanese rain charm. Japanese rain charm. So it doesn't need to have that little thing. It doesn't need to. Some of these rain charms that I'm seeing are tied up around the neck, and or like the string comes out of the head without the fabric being tangled. You could have done it in different ways. Actually, none of these charms that I'm seeing have the fabric pulled up like that, and I don't like it. I really don't like that fabric. It makes me think it's like a used napkin. You know what I mean? Teruterubosu. Is that the name? Shuppet. Shuppet. Shuppet sounds like the name. Is it? This is Shuppet, the first shiny Pokemon I ever got. Aww, how does it look when it's shiny? We have more than one type of attack. Oh, it doesn't protect against the... Oh, because Pokemon can be several types. So he can only protect against one of the types. I remember. Teruterubosu is the name of the rain charm. Well, I was looking at some of them in Google right now, and I like some of them way more than this. Granted, they were all white, and I don't want them to be exactly the same thing. I don't want it to look like exactly the same thing. But I still don't like that it looks like someone is pinching that fabric, and it looks like it makes it look like a used napkin for me. I don't like that. However, nice colors, nice eye coloring. I wish the eye was easier to understand and or less cross-eyed. Because right now it's so cross-eyed, like so completely cross-eyed, that a part of me is wondering if I'm misunderstanding what the sclera is versus what the pupil is. Like there is a part of me not understanding the eyes because of how cross-eyed they are. So I'm gonna dock several points out of this one. I like the colors. I really like the colors. I'm gonna put it in could have been better. It could have been better. I feel like I have ideas on how it could have been better. It's not that hard for me to envision it being better. It deserves to be there. It deserves to be there. He can constantly change, though. Yeah, but only once per turn, I assume, right? Shepherd's horn makes it look like it's being lifted by the head and not being hung like an like an olden days criminal. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't it look like he's being lifted by an invisible hand? How big is he? Because with the look of that thing in his head, I can only imagine him being like tiny as hell. I don't think Game Freak would make a hanging Pokemon. No, I don't. It doesn't need to be. You'll see. You'll see when I do it. You'll see when I do it. It's gonna be great. It's a baby Digimon with a little horn. It doesn't look like a horn, though. It doesn't look like a horn. Next up is Banette. If Shepherd is haunted rain charm, Banette is a haunted doll. I'm going to say there are things that I love and there are things that I hate here. But the first thing that catches my eye, and I absolutely adore, is how the mouth makes it feel like you're staring at a zipper. Am I the only one? Am I the only one? I look at this mouth and it's like, that's a zipper. Hi, Kuka Gamer, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. That is a zipper, right? Right? I thought it's a zipper too? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's totally a zipper. But not thrown away by evil child who abandoned it. Well, children are going to eventually abandon their toys. That's just a part of nature. He has a zipper mouth, yes. It zips open in the 3D game. Well, I really like that detail. Especially if it's supposed to be a doll. It's weird because not many dolls have zippers. Because, you know, you don't want anything sharp or any kind of danger to be around the child. So normally they are entirely sewn and or use Velcro and or buttons, which are a lot safer than zippers. But I really like that it's a zipper anyways. I don't know why, I just like it. I like the flat hands. I like the weird flat hands. I love the bean shape of the body. Look at that bean shape. Look at those feetsies. Ah! Look at those feetsies. It's great. It's great. The one thing that I don't like about it. There's two things I don't like about it. I feel the tail could have been made better because I don't understand what it's supposed to be. I don't understand what it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be fluffy? Is it supposed to be like solid? It has the same color of the zipper. Is it also supposed to be kind of metally? Like a zipper would be? I am not sure what I'm looking at. It gives me trumpet. It gives me maybe trying to be fluffy but not color like if it was fluffy. I don't see what's going on there, and I don't think it's necessary. I think if they had wanted to add some more yellow, they could have added some drawing to, like, some pattern here at the bottom of the body. And I think it would have been better than giving it that little weird tail. I like the horns now because they actually look like horns. They play the part of horns and kind of ears, sort of. And I really like this weird wisp of, like, it looks like hair, but it also looks like it's reminiscent of a ghost, but also of a nightcap, an oldie nightcap. Maybe I'm the only one, but I really like that. Now here's what I don't like, and now that I've talked about it for a while, I realize that I have a lot of things I like and only two things that I don't like, so it's going to go better than I thought. I don't like the eyes. And it's not just that they look evil, because in this case, I think it works. I think it works very well. But in this case, what I don't like is the shape of the eyelids. What is that supposed to be? What is that? How does this thing blink? How does this thing close its eyes? How is this triangle thing happening? Plus, if it's like flesh, have you ever seen a triangle in flesh? It's not going to look that sharp. It's going to look weird and off. And, you know, I doubt it has or wants to blink. It's still weird and I don't like it. I still don't like it. I think you could have gotten sort of the same effect to the eyes with, like, patterns in the eyelids, in normal eyelids. It feels like the majority of Pokemon, it blinks its pupil. They blink? What? They do what? much just playing Nike, Goddess of Victory. I hope you enjoy it. The next one is the Mega. Oh, we're gonna get to the Mega. The tail doesn't show up in the Mega, so I don't know what it's for. Me neither. I think it doesn't need to be there. I think it doesn't need to be there. I have an idea of how it blinks, but it's hard to explain. It's easier to animate. Third eyelids is also a possibility. I guess so. I just don't like that. I don't like looking at his eyes because of that shape. I'm going to put it on better than neutral. Better than neutral. So, very nice, I guess? I still think it could have been better, but it's solid enough. It's solid enough. We need to move on. We really need to move on. Crumpets! Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome! The lure of this monster is supposed to be just a horrifying creature hissing inside a puppet. This is just a cut in the bag where the eye pops out. Okay, that is interesting. So you're saying that the real actual creature is inside of the fabric of the Pokemon. That is actually cool. Kimberly Wong, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. It's been a bit. How are you doing? How have you been? Still a ghost, Ellie. I know that it's still a ghost. I think all it needs to be there for the design to be complete. Without the tail, it's just very awkward sack. I don't think so. I think, well, at least you could have done the tail better. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm looking at when I look at that tail. And it could have a shape. It could have some sort of shape. It could... I've had plushies with tails. If it's supposed to be a plushie, it could have tails. Now this one, I'm going to be controversial about this one. But I think this one is just the perfect finalizing touch of this line. And I like where it takes the concept a lot and it makes me happy. Now, I know that Megas get too extra and that we don't like them a lot here, but I really like this Mega, and I'll explain my reasoning. It's not an eyelid, it's the bag but snipped. The eyelid you don't see because it's behind the puppet. With the Mega, you look at what monstrosity hides inside. Yes! Now this is a pretty rad Mega. I think so. Speak for you, I love Megas. Oh, I had the impression that most people here didn't like them. Anyways, I really love this one. I really love this one. Don't worry, Ellie, I don't like Megas a lot. There's a lot of players that love them in all their over-designed glory. I think this one isn't over-designed. I think this one is like the logical place to take the concept. Because, here's why. Just as Crumpets was explaining, actually, if I had seen the Mega before the explanation, maybe I wouldn't like it. But with the explanation, now I can't erase that information from my head because it works so perfectly. You have the zipper, but taken further, so a lot of the design is actually zippers now. But that is fine because we already had the concept of a zipper in the previous part of the evolution. And this is still the same kind of fabric doll, except now you can open it up real wide and you can see the actual creature inside of the felt. Fabric, whatever the frick it is. You can see the red. The red that matches the eyes, sort of. It could be better matching, blah, 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 blah. But I think it's just the shadowing. I think it's only how they rendered it. I think it's still the red of the eyes. It's the same color, technically, right? So you have the color palette, which is exactly the same. Black, yellow, and red. And it works. It works very well. But now it's adding that threatened factor, right? This is an evil ghost, and now he looks it. He has claws. You're not sure what those claws are, but it's no longer fabric, that is for sure. You have the zippers looking like mouths, not just on the mouth area, but everywhere where a zipper is open, it looks like a mouth. And it's like your brain cannot entirely comprehend what is that thing on the bottom. Is it a tongue? It's tongue colored and it's coming out of something that looks like a mouth, but that is not a mouth. That is just a zipper and that is just fabric. So what is that I'm looking at? Whatever it is red and it's scary. And I just think it all just works together. I just think it all works together very well. I'm gonna put this one on like so close to best. I cannot give it the best, because it's still a bit creepy for me. It's still a bit too creepy. but it's really good. It's really good. I like it. I think I'm a mega hater, but I haven't reviewed them all in a while. Well, we are giving them all a fair chance. So now you can see how you feel about them as I go, you know? The community is split between all the different mechanics. Nobody likes everything, everybody hates something. Well, you know how it is. You can't satisfy everyone. It's just impossible. So that makes sense. It's just how it's going to be. You know what I don't like about this guy, and at the same time I kind of really like it? Why does it look like he's an old man bending over with his arms over his back, like an old wise anime man? He even is gray and white like the hairs in an old wise anime man. He reminds me of esvtuber a little bit, except with less colors and more dead. esvtuber from Shantae, let me clarify. Right? No? Am I the only one? He's like that Final Fantasy character with all those sabers, but they work very well. Next up is the Skull, another ghost Pokemon. A lot of people are shocked to learn it always had one eye. Oh, it only has one eye? Does it only have one eye? So wait, the Skull has two holes for the eyes. Does he like switch white hole the red eye looks through? Because that would be really cool. I love this Skull. He only has the one pupil. It flows from eye to eye. Oh my god, that is so cool. That is insanely great. Thank you for that detail. That definitely changes the vibes I get. esvtuber postmortem. No, my husband. Because he's supposed to be a sort of ghost guide kind of mini reaper. That's cute. So he's supposed to be good and nice. He's supposed to be a guide. The skull doesn't fit his actual eye, but a lot of players assume he has two because of the skull. And then they look at the evolution and think, where did the other eye go? I think it's really... Because I can't stop envisioning this idea that you'd be looking at this thing and it's looking at you straight in the face with his hands behind his back, which is kind of like threatening, but kind of like not threatening. In a way, it's threatening because it's like, I don't even need to put my eyes in front of me because you are a little insect. And if you represented any problems for me, I wouldn't be this relaxed. And at the same time, it's not threatening because he doesn't have his arms up. He's not readying to punch you or claw at you or anything. He's just looking, you know? There's a, I don't know, there's a certain mood that I get with that. I'm trying to look for things that I could say about it that is negative, but it's, I find nothing. I find nothing. It's really cool. It's really cool. The skull is like a mask, actually. The body is more like a robe, like a Reaper robe. And no, it is not benevolent. Well, I don't get the vibes that it's benevolent. I get the vibes that it's threatening. I mean, the red glowing eye will give you that, huh? The red glowing eye will always give you that. But it's deceptively threatening. Like it would lower your guard. Like, you would lower your guard in front of this dude. You would think that it's a worse, like, a less bad deal. A better deal than it actually is for you. That's what makes it creepy. I think I can't say anything bad about those designs, so I had to put it... Well, this one says the prettiest. I don't know if it's the prettiest. I'm gonna put it in close to best. Yeah, no, I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it like that. I'm leaving it like that because it's not pretty, but he accomplishes it so well. He's the first Pokemon that is actually making me question if this should be called a different name, if this tier. You know what? No. Change nothing. It's perfect. Now I can put it up there. Now I can put it up there. I can give it the respect it deserves. I can give it the respect it deserves. I'm sure some of you are happy that is not just about being pretty anymore. Just in time for the very last stream. I wanted to see if he was nice. First thing I saw was the Platinum Dex entry. It loves the crying of children. It startles bad kids by passing through walls and making them cry. Aww, it's not nice. God damn it. He's still really, really perfect for what the design is. I like that you add your own little stories to these. Hey, that is welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. It's when you don't know anything about them, you have to go by vibes. And what is the best way to explain vibes if not to give your impression of how situations would go? You know, that's the best way to explain vibes, I think. His evolution is Ducklops, like Cyclops. That's a lame name. I'm gonna say it. That is a lame name. I mean, it runs around in forests and graveyards cursing people. Mean ghost. I guess a fun fact about Ducklops can be that it's completely hollow inside and things that get in there tend to not go back out. Well, that's creepy. Befitting of a ghost. You know what I don't like though? He moves from being a ghost to being a mummy. But what is the white thing coming out of the mummy? That's what I don't get. And also, instead of it's... it kind of looks like a mummy. But all of the lines are too straight for it to look like bandages properly. And clearly the bandages are supposed to have holes for the white stuff to come out. But you're telling me that it's completely hollow. And that gives me the impression that it's trying to be like some sort of fog, but it's not drawn in a way that it represents fog. It looks like some weird cream slash plastic. And I don't know how to feel about this stupid pear. It looks like a pear. It looks like a pear. It's lost the glowing eye, which was one of the best things about it. I wish, oh my god, this could have been so much better. You know what I wish it had? I wish it still had a bone as the main part of the structure. That the body was like, looked like bandages properly. Not all perpendicular lines, but like some diagonals, some things crossed out. And then it still has the skull below the bandages. I don't care, it doesn't look like one. It doesn't look like bone. So let me describe a better version of this Pokemon. You keep the skull. You add a third hole. Now the eye glows in between 3 holes instead of just 2. One of them is like on the forehead, maybe. One of them is like significantly bigger or significantly smaller, maybe. I don't know, I would have to see it. But the point is, the skull is there, it has 3 holes. The body is maybe the same shape, but a bit less of a pear, because it's so distracting that it's just a pear. And it's all bandaged, but not all with perpendicular lines, just with like diagonals on everything properly. And the hands are also made out of bandages, but with like some design coloring that makes it so that you're not entirely sure where you're looking at a bandage and where you're looking at a bone. That would be so much better. That would be so much better. Well, it sounds like it could have been better tier then. Absolutely. Could have been better. Could have been so much better. My inner eye is just flowing with the inspiration right now. It's just flowing. Perfect naming for the tier, nice. It's not about how well you do, it's about the mistakes they catch you doing. What, with the ghost? Is that what the ghost kind of like ideology is? Startles bad kids. It's not so bad. It's still kind of mean. Dusclops has an evolution in Gen 4 and it's no longer a mummy, so I guess it was just a phase. But it could have been a good phase. It looks like a golem and mummy. That's what I'm saying, Rwanda. Also, Mongoose, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I am in the past watching you at double speed again. I vote Keklan for the Just an Animal tier. Well, we ended up not going with Just an Animal, but it was so close. It was so close. It purely saved itself with the red diagonal things on the stomach. That is the only thing that saved it. Fun thing, this Pokemon doesn't actually have hands. Those are floating ghost things. It can grab stuff, and this is like sort of an Iron Maiden by PG. It was supposed to be an Iron Maiden? It does not look like one! It does not look like one. I give that a fail. That is a fail of a Pokemon. That is a fail of a design. That is a fail of a design! The skull from Duskull merged into its face. The skull was already its face! It's a Pokemon! I'm picturing it. No, not really a fan, but I agree it could be better. Okay, as long as we agree that it could be better, though. Tropius the banana tree. Well, goddamn, it's literally a banana tree. Well, it's a banana tree dinosaur. It's a banana sea. It's a bananasaur. Nope. No, that does not work. I kind of like it. Kind of don't. I like the general structure of it. I like the colors. I like the base concepts. I like the idea. I like the little fitsies with the little toes. Banana tree that can fly. Oh, those are wings? Those are wings? That's really cool. This derp little fella is Tropius. People are split on this one. I'm the ones that really want to like it. I want to like it. It just needs 2 changes for me to like it properly. You're a fail of Pokemon and you should be ashamed. Hey, I'm just telling it how it is. It's not supposed to be an Iron Maiden. I'm comparing its functionality. It traps people there and torments them inside, but looks derpy. Yeah, I don't vibe with that. I don't vibe with that Pokemon. Here's a dinosaur tree, very cool. By the way, those are wings. That is really cool. The fact that they're wings is very cool. Here's the thing. I wish the bananas didn't look like some weird beard. The bananas could have been around its neck, just like on, like, this Pokemon. You know, just like with this one, it could have been like around the neck, like in a necklace kind of fashion. They could have been like hair kind of, but instead they look like the weird red things that some birds have. What is it? The turkey or stuff like that. It's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's more like an ascot. It doesn't look like. It looks like a weird beard turkey thing. Nightmares of Phoenix, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Here's just one of the many non-evil mons that's not that good to use. Oh, he's not good for battle? We're not talking about the design, we're talking about battle then? I just wish the bananas were different. I wish they were here as a necklace kind of situation. And I wish this cheek thing was a little bit smaller. I wish it was a little bit smaller or part of the jaw. I would make those 2 little changes. I'm going to put it close to the top tier, but it's just those 2 things. It's just those 2 things. I really like the shape. The shape overall is really nice. Really good. It shouldn't be able to fly. Don't get me wrong. That is a very hefty body for such thin wings. But we're not gonna get into the physics of flight anymore in this series. We are forbidden from that. I refuse. I will never again do that mistake. This is adorable. It is also literally just one of those bells that you hang on a tree so that the wind will make it. What wind chime? This is literally just a wind chime. It's just a wind chime, and I cannot put it on any other tiers than just an animal, except I'm gonna have to change the name of the tier for it's just an animal slash object slash plant, because it's literally just a freaking wind chime. Now comes Chimecho. You know, I don't really know why, but I always love the design. It just is the spot for me without any logical reason. It's unusable but hard to get. I like it. It's really cute. If you really like this design, you should get yourself a wind chime. You'll be surprised at how much wind chime this is. It's a snood? What is a snood? What do you mean it's a snood? It could be a bird, it can fly, but it's also a banana tree. Well, you know what they say about dinosaurs being like the ancestors of birds. The bananas are edible, so it's literally a flying living tree. I love that. I would totally get one. Free bananas. Free bananas. Wait, didn't this Pokemon have a pre-evolution? Did it? Did it? Where? Huh? Did I somehow lose a Pokemon? Did I somehow lose one? It's in Gen 4. Ah, okay. So no. It's a wind chime, sure, but it's still a really lovable design. But it's just a wind chime. I think it is lovable. I think it's adorable. I think it's really cute. And I could put it on the very top tier because the colors are very pleasant. The pattern is like organic without it necessarily being just a mess. Like you can see the reasoning for the pattern, right? And you can see where it's kind of like organic but kind of not. It has this little face that is just like so happy. Like look at this, look at that face, look at that face. But then again, it could have a bit more of a highlight to look a little bit less dead. As it stands, maybe if its eyes looked a bit more alive, it wouldn't look so much like an object, but as it is, it's an object. A snood is that thing turkeys have. What are you talking about? Ah, it's a snood! Yeah, it's a snood. It's a snood. Here's the best except for its pre-evolution in Gen 4. Well, we'll get to it when we get to Gen 4 then. Since we're not allowed to get into physics of flight, can we get into advanced math? You can, but I'm not gonna look. You can get into advanced math, but I'm going to ignore it. I do not see it. Advanced math, that is just a tale that they tell bad children when they want them to go to bed. I'm not seeing that. I was mistaken, not here, not even in Gen 4 then. I veto that it's just a thing tier. It's just a thing tier implies that the design is not very good. I'm not saying that it isn't good. Remember that this guy was right next to this guy, so it was in the very nice tier. Before I decided to make it just an animal tier, this guy was right next to this guy, so they were both in very nice. They were both in the third best, and this guy would go to the almost up tier. Like this is where I would put it. I would put it in close to best because I do wish the eyes looked a little bit different. I do wish the eyes looked a little bit different. And the thing in the top of the head. And that is where you should put it? No, we're gonna put it in just an object. Literally just an animal slash flower plant slash thing. Ah, it breaks. Ah, is it too long? Is it too long now? Oh no. Oh no! What the fuck? What the fuck? How did it break so bad? How did it break so bad? Okay. Plant. Oh, maybe it needs spaces. That is what was happening. That was the problem. I'm sorry. Listen. In our hearts, these two guys are both here, up here, okay? But in the actual list, they're here. I don't see it. You don't see it? It's just a wind chime! It's a top tier wind chime. Wind chimes don't have faces, eyes, mouths, or cute little hands and tail. Wind chimes have the exact same structure of the body, and they can have the exact same little bumps, and they can have the exact same coloring. Wind chime Somebody has to have done this. Somebody has to have done an actual wind chime, if not the actual Pokemon team. It's a wind bell, not a wind chime. And yes, they do sell wind bells that are the exact same thing. This is the exact same thing. It's just a wind bell. Oh, and there's some more Pokemon ones. This is so cute. Wait, some of these wind chimes are really cute. But anyways, regardless, believe me guys, it is on the top tier in our hearts, but it's also on the tier that it's a wind chime. Chimicho. It's pretty nice. It also has moves that can heal and cure your other Pokemon. Very rare. Oh, it's rare? It's rare to have healer Pokemons? Cool. Tropius is 2-meter long and 100 kilograms. Well, it's fine. He can stay in my house. Like a tree would. Just to think kind of implies that it's uninspired though. Sounds like it, but meh, your rules. It's a little bit uninspired if you take it from like something like this. We gotta admit this is a little bit uninspired because it is just an animal, right? It is just an animal, so it's a little bit uninspired. But sometimes it just works very well. Like, none of these designs, all three of them would be, at the very least, in very nice and above that. None of them would be low. None of them would even be neutral. But I can't deny that they're also literally an animal. I can't deny it. I can't. Sounds like the excuse people say Palo Sand is in top tier design, pure cope. What is Palo Sand? You pleased by Brava, who looks nothing like a dragonfly other than the implication, but you give the chameleon a pass? It's exactly a dragonfly! What do you mean? That is a dragonfly! Although I guess I see what you're talking about, because the polygons, the green... Let me look at a dragonfly. Dragonfly. You're making a case for Brava. You're making a case. I guess dragonflies don't have the thingies in the tail. But they can have colors, like very strong colors. Some of these are so pretty. Holy shit. Oh, some of these are so beautiful. They can have the strong colors in the wings. And they can have the 2 antennae. And they definitely have the same facial body structure. And the same legs. The only thing separating a Brava from a firefly is that the wings are perfect diamonds and that it has those thingies in the tail. Is that enough? Is the chameleon then enough? Or is it just a chameleon? We're gonna move just the chameleon to a chameleon. We're going, you're right, Crumpets. You're giving me a pot of truth, a bunk of truth. It's the chameleon. The chameleon is the problem. You cannot, even if it looks very nice to the last tier, it doesn't fit anymore. I'm gonna break it again. We're gonna break it again. Possibly a minimum are just rats. Throw them in the just an animal tier. Where have you seen a rat that looks like this? Where? Where have you seen a rat that has colors, that has markings in the cheeks, that doesn't have ears but has this weird antenna thing, and that has tails that are literally a minus or a plus sign? What? What? Chimichurri. I'm not pronouncing that properly. It's very rare that a Pokemon can heal other Pokemon. Really? Are Lamias uninspired? No, because... What are you talking about? We're not a Pokemon! Oh my god, I don't think you've seen an actual Drago. I have seen! I agree, Ellie would be in just a Lamia tier. Well, I am just a Lamia. I'm just a Lamia. What else do you want me to be? You just suck a lady torso and a tail. You're ripping off mermaids. I I didn't design lamias and I didn't design mermaids. Those are both things that just exist. What are you talking about? Just like a human can't be uninspired, it's just a human. We're talking about things that have been designed by people trying to create merch. It's not a dragonfly, it's an antlion. Antlion. Closer to a dobsonfly. Albite. What is a dobsonfly? You guys are distracting me so that I won't. I don't think so. I think it looks like a dragonfly way more. It looks like a dragonfly a lot more than it looks like one of these things. It's a dragonfly. They're big though. Holy shit. Wow, those are big. Yeah, it's enough. Enough to not be a dragonfly. Anime runs do look like that. Hamtaro, for example. Rodents? No, they have ears. Ears! The worm is just an insect. I haven't seen a single worm that looks like this. I have not seen a single worm that looks like that. Ever. Lamia is just a human and a snake. Yeah. Yeah, we are humans and snakes. We're also not a creature that was designed to be merged on a game. Where have you seen a windbill that has a cute little face, tails, and arms? I've seen windbills that look like everything. I've seen windbills that are designed to look like an owl. What are you talking about? Kariyama is just a sumo, Gardevoir is just a lady, Kirili is just a girl, Shapu is just a puppet, and so on. Except. There are differences. There are differences in concept. You know? A lot of these are like skirting a line. This one is also just a clay doll. This one is just a clay doll. Officer, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. But worms and annelids, not insects. Well, we know what we're talking about. We're putting you in just a thing tier. If anything, you should put it in just a snake animal, just an animal tier. But that would be wrong because I'm not just a snake. Absol is just a wolf with a cat face and a weird horn. But if you have to add with an X, then it's already not an animal anymore. You know? Absol is just a wolf with a cat face and a weird horn. Like, that's two things that change it entirely from being a wolf. Sorry, but like, that's already changing it too much. I think I'm interested in that guy over there, but he has a bad design. See, that's what I mean. It would be weird, right? Right? After Absol is why not? Why not? Why not? Oh, is this Absol? Fun gameplay Absol fact. It has high attack stat, but it's dark type. In Generation 3, all dark type attacks use special attacks instead, so it wasn't even working as intended. I don't understand that because I've never played. Torchic is just a small chicken. Torchic kind of is just a small chicken, isn't it? It doesn't have wings! But it kind of is just a small chicken. You're right. You're right! It's so cute, it's so adorable. I really, really love it. I wish I could copy-paste. I wish I could copy-paste this and put them in 2 tiers at the same time. You know what I mean? I really wish I could. Aside from the anime eyes, I think plenty of caterpillars look like Wurmple. Like Wurmple? Really? It has the little horns. It has the red and the yellow and the cream. It has the little butt face. Like the face looks like 2 volleyballs like stuck together. It has all those spiky texture things. It looks fluffy, but at the same time not fluffy. I've seen worms like that, or should I say caterpillars? Ellie actually making her tier list increasingly worse just not to put the Himeko in the tier, should be. You guys are raising valid points! I can't believe this double standard. What are you talking about? I'm fixing it. I'm taking your feedback. Clearly, we need to reevaluate everything to determine the real-life equivalent, and it differs enough. And if it differs enough, yeah, we're not gonna do that. You just want me to not finish today so that I clickbait at you. For like some fur, that's a wolf. That's what furry artists think sometimes. Age is just a number. Presences are just rooms. Mins are stars for hands. We can go on forever. That's just entirely different conversations. All of those are different conversations. You missed the first message on Absol. Did I? It's because people are complaining about my tears. Wait. Absol. I can't find it. It's too many comments about my tears. Absol. I can't find it, guys. After Absol is why not? He's an added pre-evolution for Gen 2's Woboffhead, because why not? Why not? Who's Woboffhead? What is a Woboffhead? I don't... Tier for Klefki doesn't look good. What is Klefki? I'm about to get Diogenes up in here. Right? Just milk that fermented. Yes, but it's also an entirely different thing. There are horned caterpillars. There are? You're taking our feedback and doing the opposite of what we're saying. No, you're saying, hey, this is also just an animal and you didn't put it on the tier of animals. And I'm saying, oh, you're right. It is just an animal. You are correct. That's what I'm doing. Slackos is just a sloth. Just a sloth. I can't decide if you're right or not. I can't decide. I can't tell. Cats are just weird dogs, officer. Now you're just trying to seed chaos in here. The bell thing is chime echo. Like a chime because it's a bell chime. Maybe Neil just ate it then. Maybe. Or maybe I lost it. So this is an Absol. It tells us upcoming disasters and tries to warn people about them. Oh, that's so nice of it. But it's being misunderstood and being the cause instead. No! So tragic. I suggest removing the last tier or changing it completely. Yeah, the last tier does not need to exist in the entire generation. It's going to be in the... But it's not the entire generation! Ellie, I don't like that your tier list doesn't look like mine. No, it's not even that. Slowpoke is just a tree Slowpoke. Slowpoke is another Pokeball. What are you talking about? There's one there that's just a short shark. It's a shark. It's a shark torpedo. It's a shark torpedo. We can make it the entire generation. No, I will defend some of those. We can get like 20, 30 Pokemon in there if we try hard enough. Wailord is just a whale. You guys said that it floats. It also doesn't have a freaking tail. It also looks like half of it looks like a balloon. What are you talking about? What are you literally? What are you talking about? Guys, the line is blurry in a lot of these, but it's definitely there. Well, it is just a fat skitty that confuses snakes. Stop. Don't you dare. I stand by saying that it's just an animal. It stands for it's uninspired and I do not want to review it, which is why you created it at Vibrava. I mean, I really like it, but it's also just a dragonfly. What the fuck are you saying? Wailord does have a tail. No, it doesn't! It doesn't! What did I do? That's not what I wanted to do. It doesn't! It has like the fin, but it doesn't have the tail. It's missing a whole appendage here. It's missing a whole appendage huge here. You think this fin is worthy, like moving independently? It is not. It is not. Also, whales don't have two fins on their sides. Elyssia entire tier list is shaking in front of it. No, it's not! Come on, guys. We can't get that many Pokemon in the last year. We can get just 50%. No, you can't. Nincada is just a baby cicada. I don't remember who that is, actually. I don't remember who that is. Whaler's Talk is up there. It's on the top. Whaler's Talk? What do you mean talk? And what is that in the back? It's a fin! It's not a tail! A fin is not a tail! It's literally a whale. It's not a tail! A tail is a free-flowing appendage! You have to be able to move the tail independently for it to be a tail! See another angle? That is literally a fin pasted on a half a circle. It's a balloon with a fin. You guys taught me that it's a balloon with fins. And that is it. Let me just add arms to a snake and boom. Brilliant non just a snake design. Well, but it would suddenly not be a snake if it had arms. What about tail fins? Tails can have fins, but you can't just call fins a tail. You can't just see fins and say it's a tail. Tails can have fins, but it still requires a tail to be there. If this counts as not a whale, then the other Pokemon in there also are different enough. You guys, we're not gonna finish this list because of you. That's the angle of playing tricks on you, Ellie. No, it doesn't have a free-flowing. It doesn't have an independently moving appendage. What makes you think it's just static? That this is a balloon. If this can move independently, then it goes from mouth to free-flowing appendage with no guts in the middle. It makes no sense. These are just fishes, just the moon, just the sun. The moon and the sun don't have eyes. They don't look like rocks. And they are like, the moon is a full freaking sphere. This moon has a different shape because it's more of a representation of a moon than a moon. I'm getting unreasonably angry over this dumb arguments. Yeah, we have to stop this argument so we can finish. I disagree about the person responsible for us not finishing today. You guys are saying all this. I will not stand aside and allow Kameko to stay up on the bottom of the list. But it's not the bottom. It's an independent. It's an independent list. It's more of a blimp than a balloon. It's a blimp. It's a type of balloon. What do you mean because of us? These are your rules. You are the ones. You are the ones trying to change it. Do I have to post a photo of a whale? I've seen whales. Rolls is just a toddler with a pimple. Rolls is a toddler, but it's different enough from a toddler. Wind chimes do not have faces and are not alive. I know that they're not alive. All of the Pokemons, even if they're just an animal, are also not really an animal because they're Pokemon. Obviously. A swallow, a normal swallow, doesn't have whatever powers this Pokemon has. It's half a whale enough to description to you. If it's only half a whale, then it's not just a whale, is it? Very hot debate we have over here. So Absol is in his apartment. It's understandable why. This is the dumbest argument and I for one love it. I don't even remember what we were talking about before. We were trying to tier rank this Pokemon. That put in another tab of your browser because that looks like the bottom of a tier list. But I don't... It's at the bottom, but it doesn't follow the coloring scheme because it's a separate thing. Okay, I can make it even more separate. There. It's gray. It's like not a part of the list. Is that better? Is that better? You can totally finish the stream. You're doing great. Absol came a little late to this uncommon disaster. Oh, it's Absol's fault! guys, it's Absol's fault! It's the bad omen! Absol caused this! Oh my god! I for one do not think it being at the bottom matters. What matters is that reject Pokemon going... They're not reject Pokemon. I really like them. Torchic was at the very top. Guys, look, Torchic was very up there on the very top. Is that not a good enough reason to understand that I like this? Alright, after the stream, no more tier list for Ellie. I like tier listing though! No, I like it! How can we know you like Torchic? You threw him out of your tier list. You guys want me to delete this tier then? You guys are all in agreement. I'm going to do the one thing I can think of right now. I'm going to make a poll. You really want the just an X tier gone. Yes or no? There we go. Now we're gonna get 50-50 time. I will smite you if you guys happen to give me a 50-50 after all of this. Change animal last year to just not satisfied with this one. But I am satisfied. Torchic is one of my favorites. More like Absol shows up to try to warn people about catastrophe, but they don't understand it. So when the disaster happens, they blame it because that was the last thing they saw before. See, lampshading. No, it's totally its fault. This is not something that happened coincidentally. It's not a meta commentary on these poor Pokemon. It's blame. 100%. And Shadowed. What do you mean Shadowed? No, I hope you're not Shadow Banned. Looking forward to stream number 6. It's not, we're finishing! Oh god, okay. So, how do I feel about this Pokemon? I don't like the color blue. I know that I normally love blue things because blue is like my favorite. But this specific kind of blue is just kind of like drab. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's not vibing. And it's not vibing with the red. I also don't understand what's going on with the nose. Like, the nose looks weirdly human for my taste. You guys said cat before, but I feel like it doesn't even look like a cat either. Maybe it's just the bad quality of the screenshot or whatever, but I just don't like it. I also don't like that the horn comes out of the head with the same color, implying that it's more fleshy than horn, and it's very edgy. Like, it looks more like a sword in shape than it looks like a horn, except it looks like the same flesh of the face. So that makes me uncomfortable. Is the face just sharp? Because the claws are also that color, and the tail is also that color, and it's all very edgy and sharp. So is the face literally just sharp? I don't like it. I don't get it. I also don't understand the hair. It makes it look like a helmet, like a yin-yang, and like a Karen. I don't know how to explain it. It just does. It's very fluffy in the neck area. I like the fluff, but not with that kind of body structure. That body structure is too elegant for such a big fluff to just like be there and just confuse and muddle the shape. I'm sorry, I know that this one is probably the favorite of some people, but it could have been so much better. It could have been so much better. I don't hate it enough to put it on dumpster fire, but I don't like it. I just don't like it. Okay? I don't. Wait a second. Ellie really did do what the Pokédex say people do and immediately blamed Absol. That's what I was doing, yeah. All this drama because Ellie insisted that Absol is just a wolf with a... I'm not insisting on that! What are you talking about? Move the Torchic out of there. Problem solved. We're gonna see. We're gonna see with the ball. Should be called the scapegoat Pokemon. It kind of is, isn't it? To be fair, it's not happening coincidentally. Absol runs to the people because of the disaster that is about to happen. So he came to me in this weird time of need. I think it's a weird blue, I agree. It's too dark and too unsaturated. It's like you can tell that it's blue, but it doesn't feel like blue. It's blue-black. The whole theme is yin and yang. Yeah, I wish they had gone with black though. I wish they had gone with pure black because I don't like that blue. There's no accident in there. They just think that Axel caused it because they do not understand it's trying to warn them. I know. Poor little baby. I still don't like the design though, but you know, poor little baby. I sympathize. Seems you have to say something sufficiently different and wait for a moment to go to get around the butt comparing your what? Seems you have to say something sufficiently different and wait a moment to get around the butt comparing your comment to prevent reposting. Huh, interesting. Interesting. You're figuring out how to get around the shadow banning. Anyways, what's going on with your nose? I have a nose! You guys! It does have a weirdly human face. I think it's generally mythical beast sort of creature. Helps go along with the anime beast the locals fears and hate. Yeah, it gives me more Sphinx than Catch, honestly. It's very edgy, yes. I usually am not a fan of edgy Pokemon, though I do not hate Absol either. It's like slightly above okay for me. Yeah, there's something about it I don't like. That's because it is. The horn is a blade it uses to attack. The other side of the head is its hair, just like an emo equality symbol. Yeah, but what I mean is like the face is the same color and it's coming out of, like the face is the same color as the horn and the horn is coming out of the face. Therefore, it gives you the idea that the face wouldn't be soft. Yeah? Aquagrand Jolie, welcome and hello, how are you doing? This is the first time I see you here, so welcome. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time. Hi, I saw Gen 3 tier list in the title and I have to ask, how did you rank Kyogre? Who is Kyogre? I'm someone who has never played or watched Pokemon, so all of these names are too much for me. I only remember some of them, and I don't know who Kyogre is. If he's here, I haven't ranked him yet. Next up is Mega Absol. I can already tell you that I like it more. I'm seeing grayish bluish cats. I think grayish bluish can work, but I don't think this is grayish bluish. Looks white and gold to me. Looks white and gold to me. Not gotten to Kyogre yet. Oh, so it's one of these. It's one of these. Okay, got it. The legendary whale? Legendary whale? What? Kyogre is at the bottom, so she'll get to Kyogre next. No! I'm getting to Kyogre this stream! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Topical reference? Oh yeah, this is a lot better. Okay, this is a lot better. First of all, the tuft, like the fluffiness of the neck, now complements the shape of the body better, and it's echoed in the legs. But you can't entirely be sure if the legs are fluffy or wingy. The tail also matches the wing shapes, except the tail is more like a bat wing, while the tail, like the wings, are more like angel wings. The hair now doesn't look like a Karen anymore. It looks just like a fancy, like I'm covering one of my eyes with my hair. It still looks like yin and yang enough for the reference to be understood. And now the horns, the little horn echoes the other horn. I like it more like this. It's not entirely symmetrical, but it's just like, it's better than that one weird blade coming above. It's still the same color of her flesh, which I still dislike. I still dislike the color being so close together, but the face looks better as well. Like that nose looks less human and more cat, and I think they also changed the red. Could it be? Let me check. I think yeah, they totally changed the red in the eye. It's just a minor difference, or they changed the red, or they made the pupil black. They did something, but the eye works better now. I think they probably did both. This red is a little bit more orange, and this red is a bit more towards the purples in reds. And it just works better. It just does. The hair works better, the shape of the body with the tuft works better. I like that it has wings now and that the tail is no longer just a blade, but like a bladed tail kind of thing. It just looks so much better. I really like it. I really like it. I'm gonna put it on the second tier. Only because I do wish the horn and the face didn't have the same like texture thing. But I really like it. 44 minutes now. Okay, we're gonna rush a little bit. The edges have smoothed out a bit. They have, and it looks more balanced now. I'm not a fan of the wings, like very much not a fan. I love them. The wings don't do anything. Does it not fly? It's got angel wings and your devil, angle wings and you are devil wingtail. It does, and it's really great. This is Absol in its emo boyfriend face. BF? Boyfriend? I'm looking in, they added a black outline over the eye white pupil, separating the red and the white. Yeah, something changed, and it's better now. The thing about Why Not and Wobbuffet is that the blue part is the false body, the little black tail is a true form. No way! No way! You're saying that this thing down here is... You're saying that this thing down here is the body? That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Next up is Why Not? Game Freak had an obsession over it and added baby Pokemon nobody asked for in Gens 2 and 4. It's cute, but why does it need to exist? I don't know, I think it's cute. BRB gonna lurk for a couple minutes. Okay, Dario, have a good lurking. Yep, why not? I don't know, it's so weird. It looks like one of those other Pokemon. You know, this part, if you ignore the blue, completely, this looks like one of those Pokemon that are like symbols, like floating symbols. I don't remember the names because I don't know Pokemon, but I know there are some that look like soup letters. Soup letters? Does that mean anything to anyone? Like you could put them on a cereal bowl and spell things with them? Makes me think of those guys. The way baby Pokemon work is that you cannot catch them in the wild. But if you breed some species of Pokemon, they will instead hatch as a baby Pokemon. That is adorable! That is the Pokemon I want to play. Can I play a Pokemon where I just breed them and I just pamper them and then I go to one of those like talent shows and they don't fight? Can I play a Pokemon that is all about like pampering them and raising them and making them better and taking them to talent shows and not making them have to fight at all? This Pokemon is great. I love its name and its evolution as well. I love its vibes. It has really good vibes. I can't tell if it's supposed to be able to move its ears like arms. I hope it doesn't, because it's kind of cuter if it doesn't have arms and it's just those ears. I don't like this weird bump in the head. I think it's trying to be hair, but at the same time it's giving me just like it had a very nasty fall and it still hasn't healed, you know, Chichon. It gives me Chichon energy, and I don't like that. I love the expression though. He looks so happy, and he has like a little dress, and he has like little legsies, and I keep forgetting that this is the actual Pokemon. It is not just a tail. Holy shit, that tail is distracting when I focus on it. Galia, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Said baby Pokemon is, well, literally just a baby. Exists only to be evolved to get back at the first Pokemon. Unless you never evolve it and you just keep it as a tiny little baby. Which is something that I would probably do. In Gen 3 there are contests. That's what I want to do. In JP the name is Soanano, which is like for real. Wobbuffet's JP name is Soanansu, which is kind of like for sure. Yeah, the anime did the required scene with that joke. I don't know what scene you're talking about. I can't think of it. I really like that game mode personally. It sounds like the game mode that I would like. We established that Phoebus had to win a Wii contest last stream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can I not just take them to contests? Can I not just take them to contests and not make them fight? Gen 4 is for you then. They have talent shows. Gen 3 also has them, but it's a bit bare bones. Okay, okay. So you're saying I could. So evolution is called Wobbuffet, which is a play on the Japanese phrase, that's the way it is. And if you have those two having a conversation, it's like they're asking, why not? That's the way it is. Why not? That's the way it is. In an endless loop. I assume that's very funny for Japanese viewers. I assume that would be very funny. I wish I didn't get, like, I didn't lose it in not understanding the language. I think the idea with the top bit is that it inflates when it evolves, since Wobbuffet is also kind of just a balloon. Are they all fucking balloons? I'm tired, but I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I hope that you get less tired as the day goes on. I hope that you get to rest. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I started the stream tired, but I'm fine now. If anything, I'm rushed. Let's rush a little bit, guys. I think it's really cute. I don't like the... I can't put it... Okay, let's start it here. But I think I'm gonna move it to very nice, because I really don't like that thing. If it didn't have that thing, it would probably go to change nothing. It's perfect, because I really, really like it. I don't know how to feel about the tail. But I guess it's a really cool concept. So I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. I just wish I didn't have the thing in the head. I just wish I didn't have the thing in the head. That's it. Wobbuffet is from wobble and buffeting because it looks like a punching bag. I feel like I can almost envision that one, Wobbuffet, but I can't. This Pokemon is inspired by a JP comedian. No way! A specific person? Oh, he must have been so honored. Just like the Kiss guy. You still have to fight, learn new moves and all, and to get places playing the game. No! I don't want to make them fight. Oh, I don't need to open this one. This is perfect. Look at this guy! I'll open it just so you can... Okay, it has cute little eyes that are filled with love and admiration for you. Check. It has a tiny little mouth that is just so adorable. It has a smile and it has little fancies. Check. It has cute little pansies that are absolutely useless and it can't grab anything with them anyways, but they're just there so they can wobble around. Check. It has a little tail that can flap around. Check. It has tiny little ears. What kind of seal has ears? This one because it's adorable. Check. It has tiny little not holes, like circle patterns that you could probably poke and play with. I love it. It's a ball. It is friend shaped. It's toy shaped. It's plushie shaped. It is going in my pocket. It's going in my bed at night so I can hug you like a plushie. Case closed. We don't need to talk about it anymore. See, this one is just a seal. This one is just a seal. This one, you guys don't like that tier. I guess it's time to see how that poll is going, because this one is going to just a seal, unless the poll was very, very strongly thrown to one side. Spheal. It's a spheal because it's a spherical seal. Oh my god. This one is Sealeo. So like a sea lion. So like just a seal. And Warren. Gotta fill the ice water Pokemon quota for the generation. Not this one. This is supposed to be literally a punching bag. Its only moves are counter and mirror coat, which reflects the damage. So not Wobbuffet? Everything was some kind of sea creature this gen, presumably because they realized that they only had like 20 out of 250 as of gen 2. Spheal, it's spherical. No, I get that. Half of this generation was about the ocean, so it makes sense. He reminds me of a British short-haired cat because it's adorable. Spheal is 80 centimeters in diameter. So it's... Oh my god, it's plushie sized! There's just blue Dr. Robotnik. Dr. Robotnik is not cute. What are we talking about? Considering a lot of viewers were trying to 50-50, the poll was probably like 80-20. It was almost a 50-52. You're welcome. I will murder you guys. Why? Why? Weren't you guys upset at the tier? Where did that upset go, huh? What? Where did that upset go? Quick, do people vote no? Don't you fucking dare. If you vote no, the tier is staying and this is going to just an animal. You are aware of that, right? You are aware of that, right? I didn't actually play past Gen 2, so I don't know what Team Magma is. I guess Gen 3 evil team, but fire or earth team. Yeah, I don't know any of the stories. Quick, 2 people will... No, stop it! Colin doesn't have enough water and I will die on this hill. I'll believe you because I haven't played any of them. At the moment you started using it wrong. But you guys said that you didn't like it! You guys said you didn't want that tier! It was on your head, Ellie. Like the time you said Absol was just a cat with a wolf. I didn't say that! Stop trying to cast like me! Okay, until we get a good freaking solution to that poll, it's going to be just an animal. This is on you! This is on you! How do I feel about this one? What color were the eyes on this other one? I think this was a better color. I think the brown was a better color for the eyes. I don't like that they changed it to yellow. Well, it works, kind of. But I don't know. Something about it is off compared to the other one. Something about the nose is also off. I don't entirely dislike it, but it's like, I don't know. This is not just a walrus. This is not just a walrus, Crumpet, because walruses don't have hind legs. Wow, I struggle with that word. They don't have hind legs. Walruses. You go fin/arms to leg. Yes, they do. Walrus. I'm googling this. Well, they don't have a tail then. They only have one extremity at the bottom there. Walrus. I need better pictures. Walrus tail. Walrus. Can you just give me the tail? Google, Ecosia, whatever. Okay, yeah, it's either... It has only tails. It has only a tail. It uses it like legs, but it is just a tail. So my point stands. A walrus doesn't have hind legs. This is a different thing because it has the fins, the hind legs. The tail is separate entirely. It has these 2 lines that are not natural at all whatsoever. And it has this weird foam hair that is attached to the head. So it's different enough. Different enough. Walruses are brown. Yeah, that too. Paul, overwhelmingly in favor of removing the tier. Ellie continues to argue what belongs in just an animal. But it's not overwhelming! Okay, now it's getting better. Now it's getting better. It was 45 to 55 when I was saying that. Rancor, it was 5% difference. It was only a 5% difference when I asked that, when I said that. So that's why. Now it's starting to look like there's an actual difference. Now it's starting to look like there's an actual difference. But yeah, I like this. I like this design. I do feel like the nose and the eye are a little bit distracting. But overall, it's a very strong shape and everything. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's a very strong shape, very strong colors. It's very good. This is just a clam. This is just a clam with a pearl. Literally just a clam with a pearl. But it's adorable. 62 to 38. I guess... Fine. Fine. Love the 55, 45 equals 5 math. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's 10. Well, but it's 5 away from being a 50-50 in both directions, which makes it 10%. Okay. Fine. We're changing. We're not having this tier anymore. So Torchic is going back to the top. I guess it was like there because it was very close to the beginning. This guy is going to close to best because it is just so shaped. And it could be a little bit better, but it's so cute. This guy was right next to the evolution. This guy was on neutral, right? I think this guy was on neutral. This guy, I said that it was going to go to the very top almost because I do wish the eyes were a little bit more alive. I would change a couple things. This guy was on neutral, right? I think. And this guy, now we can talk about him. It's a seal. I don't know what else to say. It's a seal. It's cute. I like the colors. It's a good white, cream, blue combo. The eyes, the brown of the eyes is very nice. It's very cute. It doesn't super catch your eye, but it doesn't like clash either. But it doesn't get lost. It's good. I like the transition of the hair, of the nose, like the little mustache thing. It's cute. It's friend-shaped. I don't know what else to say, guys. I don't really know what else to say. It's a seal. It's a seal. It's very nice. It's a seal. It's a seal. But it's very nice. We're gonna delete this. And this one is baby. So it's going up there to the top. Absolutely. I hate that you guys made me this late. Oh my god. Elyssia is quickly unraveling before our eyes and it's endlessly entertaining. I feel like I've been more insane. Pin locomotion mechanics discussed. What is that? That's not a cat, it doesn't have a tail. It was super overwhelming and you know like 10 votes were just posted for 50-50. I know, because you guys suck. 30 minutes? God damn it. Ah! It was 60-40 for only 10 minutes? Really? Before you said you will take the poll, it was? Okay, good. Good. Clam Pearl, very original name. Clam Pearl is baby. I like it. It's an oyster. It can become handtail, the moray eel, or gorabits, the snipe eel. This is ugly. I'm gonna say it. It's ugly. The eyes are completely soulless. The marks, these two markings are very interesting because like I love animals that have markings that pretend to be eyes. I love them. But why are they in the entirety of the body, including the tail? That kind of like diminishes the effect of them looking like eyes. You know what I mean? I also don't like that these two fins are coming out straight from the jawline. That makes no sense. I don't like that the jawline is so square and big on the bottom, but not nearly, like, it doesn't look like it fits at the top. And I don't like the stupid hair. I don't like the yellow, the orange and the blue either. I'm going to put it in the bottom tier. I really hate it. Not true. Clams or pearls don't have a sleepy face. I know. That's what makes it baby. They also don't say open like that fake news face. You can see Good is her idol? Yeah, she is. Why? Pearl is probably an eel's egg. Does that happen in nature? That's why the dictatorship gets... This is why the dictatorships get things done faster. I know, you disrupted my plans. I think you can have the tier, but mostly for things that fail to achieve the design goals in addition to being mostly nature. But that's what I was saying! It's a great singer. What more there's to say? Yeah, Guru is a great singer. Huntail and Gorabis split evolutions, Cram Pearl. It's literally just an eel. It is, but we took the tier away, so... Clam Pearl has 2 split evolutions. Yes. Though I assume you would keep your baby Pearl. Absolutely, I would not evolve that baby. Huntail is the only Pokemon I lack in Gen 3 Pokemon Go, and it was spawned for me during the Sunday classes, but it was behind the fence. RIP. Aww. It is supposed to be ugly. It's a deep sea fish, and you guys know how I feel about deep sea fish. I don't like them. I I know that I'm supposed to like this one, but I also dislike this one very much. It's so stupid. Can I get into it? I'm gonna get into it, but I have to speed through this. Okay. I don't like its stupid nose. I don't like this stupid nose. It's supposed to make me think of like one of those tailfin swordfish sharks or something, or a swordfish or whatever. I don't. It reminds me of a mosquito, but a stupid one. I don't like that it has eyelashes. It's dainty. It's feminine. It's pink. Why? I don't like that it has clams. Are those supposed to be its fins? Are those supposed to be a bra? Is this a fish with boobs? I don't like that. I don't like it. Just give it fins so it can actually like swim. Why does it have a bra? Why is it a fish with a bra? I hate it. I really hate it. I really hate it. Actually, mosquito is accurate. He uses that to suck its prey dry. Wow, now I hate it even more. More like a pipefish. The bra is a little much. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Gen 3 is the only game where you can dive into the ocean floor. I would never, because scary. Just wait for Avocado Frog. What do you mean, Avocado Frog? In all the other Pokemon games, you can only encounter Pokemon that live on the water surface. I mean, yeah, because deep sea is terrifying. Because good, I can't math either. Hey, math is hard. Give us a break. Really can't? Really, I can't. Really can't. It's a rock water because it's a coelacanth living fossil. I don't know how to pronounce any of that, and I'm not gonna try because I'm running out of time. You don't love the cutesy mermaid fish that skewers its prey and suck out the juices? No, it's stupid. It has a bra. Anyhow, next up is Relicanth. It's a fossil Pokemon that is still alive. The design became oddly more relevant as they found the fish it was based on alive a few years ago. So this is based on a fish that is actually alive? Let's take a look at it. It's a fish. It's just a fish. It's just a fish. Okay, what can I say about this design? What can I say about this design? If it's supposed to be a fossil, they did achieve that feeling, that mood with the patterns in the body. I'll give them that. It looks kind of stony. Is it like a stone thing? Like a stone Pokemon? I like that it has so many fins. It makes it look special. I like the red dots because, again, I like animals that have patterns in their skin and or fur and or whatever that makes it look like they have eyes where they don't. I like that it kind of looks like an old man a little bit if you just focus on the head. If it's supposed to be a fossil, it's just like you know, like ha ha ha. It's like but yeah, what am I gonna say about it? What am I gonna say about it? Where am I gonna put it? It looks like a feminine product mascot. Exactly. I don't like it. Maybe the clams are parasites. Then how does it swim? It has no fucking fins. Relicanth is just a fish. Yep, it's just a fish. The real-life fish is one of the oldest species of the planet. 360 million years. Holy shit, that is a lot. It's an old fish. Move on. Love disc. Yeah, let's move on quick. It's a rock hard fish. It's an old man fish. Is the red spot a real eye? I don't think so. I think it's just a red spot. He's got an old man face. Yeah, he does. It's a rock water type. Yes. Well, it definitely presents that way. In Pokemon Fossil, Pokemon are part rock because Jurassic Park until Gen 8. I think the red spot is where you can find it in Hoenn. Like a map? Oh, wait, does it have a map on its own body? Well, Relicanth is not revived for a fossil. It's very much still a fossil Pokemon by design. Love disc you can give to someone on Valentine's. Oh, because it's a little heart. Okay. I'm gonna put this one in very nice. I think it's a very nice design. I love the red dot. I love the amount of fins. I like the patterning on the body. I like that it gives me that mood of rock without me having to know that it's a rock. I think that is an important part of a design. If you can tell what type the Pokemon is supposed to be, that is a plus, in my opinion. The heartfish. The heartfish. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's just a heart. Love Disc is based on the kissing gurami and the Scotch fish. Okay, kissing gurami. Let me Google that thing. Kissing gurami. That doesn't look like... That doesn't look like it. I mean, it's cute how the fishes look like they're kissing when they're close to each other. It is kind of cute. The Pokemon itself... that's an unfinished 3D model of a fish. It is unfinished! It's so unfinished! Next up is Bago, Shelgon, Salamence. Every generation needs the dragon type line. Didn't we already have several dragons? Didn't we? She hates Valentine's, she hates Love Dick, the mask checks out. Yeah, I don't like it. It's stupid. It's stupid. I know that it has the lovey-dovey eyes that I normally say that I like so much and the blush, but first of all, it shouldn't have a blush because it's a fish. Second of all, it is so like close to the middle of the body that I don't know if it's supposed to be blush. I don't know if it's supposed to be where the fin should be. I don't know if it's supposed to be a pattern on the coat. I wish it had fins. I really wish it had fins. How the fuck is this thing moving? How is it propelling itself forward? The only thing I think I could imagine for the movement of this thing is moving its entire body, which is very, very uncomfortable and it doesn't do well for motion, or just freaking blowing air from the mouth and moving backwards like a fucking torpedo. Also, I hate the mouth. It doesn't even look like the kissy fish that you just showed me. I'll buy. You know what? I'll give it the benefit of the doubt by putting it up there. If it had fins, it would be better. If it had fins, it would be better. That's it. Honestly, if you go generation by generation, a lot of the designs are every generation needs this line. I mean, it's good to start somewhere. It's good to have a base to start off. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sorry if someone likes this, but I don't. Probably like some fish. Real fish have full size all the time. I can't believe I'm defending Love Disc. Yeah, but Love Disc has true eyes, not just fake eyes. It doesn't propel itself forward. It blows water from its mouth and shoots backwards. That's what I was imagining. Is it how it actually moves? Moves with the power of love, Ellie. Well, it's stupid. The dragons before were secondary dragon types. Solomon's line is the primary dragon line. Blue Yoshi with white hair. Maybe that's why I don't like it. It's like a Yoshi, but a worse one. It's like a Yoshi, but it doesn't have a tail. It has mean eyes. It has one fang sticking out of the bottom that doesn't even look like it's sticking out of the bottom. It looks like it's glued to the top of the head. It has stubby little arms that don't go with the menacing eyes. It has that weird kind of inflatable hair that looks like it's an inflatable toy. And what the fuck is going on with the feet? And why doesn't it have a tail? And I don't think I like the ear hole thing, yellow thing either. What was that about? What was what about? Oh, Pokemon fans will bring out pitchforks and torches for your takes on all of the Pokemon that remain on the list. But don't worry, I am not going to be upset about any of these. Good, because I don't like it. I think... I don't like it. At all! I don't like it at all. Actually, you know what? Seeing it compared to all of these other ones, this belongs here. Like, barely better. Barely. That one is staying there. This one is a ball. This one is just a ball. Makes me think of football or volleyball or just like it's just a ball. You made an odd sound. Man, it's probably just you stepping on a Lego. It's me suffering through how do I tier some of these things? How do I tier some of these? The entire description of Ellie of this Pokemon was what the fuck. Yeah, it's not good. It's cocooning. It looks like a ball though. How would Ellie step on a Lego? I couldn't. But people wish harm in that way because it's like the funny way of like bantering with someone, and they get used to that and they don't realize that that doesn't work on me. They don't realize that it's a threat that is meaningless to me. I was sure you sneeze. No, you would recognize my sneezes. He's getting ready to Pup hate. There have been just the baller designs before. Yeah, I don't know. Something about the little stubby legs definitely adds to it for me. But it doesn't say dragon. It definitely doesn't say dragon. I like the eyes a little bit more. They're still trying to be mean, but they're kind of like not that threatening. It's like one of those like, oh, you're trying to be mean to me, but you're 1 foot tall and I'm not scared, you know? So it's cute. It's cute. I'll put it on neutral. I don't have any strong feelings towards it. I don't have any strong feelings. It's just a ball with tiny adorable legs. He's cocooning into a dragon. He is. Slither over an entire spill Lego set. That still wouldn't work. Stepping on a Lego is overrated anyways. Yeah, you know what my favorite thread is? I hope that you drink orange juice. I hope that you forget you brush your teeth and drink orange juice or something like that. I really wouldn't kick Shellgun. It's 110 kilograms? Damn! That looks like an angry helmet. I'd expect to see it in a Mario game a little bit. It's preparing for metamorphosis. At least it's armor animal vibes, and it's kind of baby. It's at least neutral. Yeah, it's neutral. It's like I don't like it enough to put it higher. I don't dislike it enough to put it lower. It's just like it's there, you know? Oh yeah, the regional dragon line tends to only grow into a dragon in its third form, sometimes to the detriment of the line, like in Gen 1. They are dragon type primarily, but the design usually shows stages of growth into it. Is this guy supposed to be related to those other two? Because color palette is all over the place. Color palette is all over the place. I like the shape a lot more. This definitely looks like a dragon. I wish it didn't have wings that are this, like, simple. I wish the wings were a little bit more shaped. This makes me think of one of those trap blades that are in old temples, you know, the ones that swing from side to side from the ceiling. And I wish it gave me the impression of, like, wings instead of that. I love the mouth. I love the mouth. I love the underbelly, and I love the under tail texture, matching the underside of the neck and matching the inside of the arms and legs. It makes it feel like this Pokemon has some sort of skin that protects some vulnerable areas, and I really like that. It's a very good shape for the head. It's the eyes now are menacing with a purpose, right? Like it's no longer just mean, it's like defiant. I think it could do without the red on top of the eyes, or not without it, but it could have a different shape. I think it would be better. 8 minutes, I'm rushing! And I don't know how to feel about the 3 weird spikes that come out of the sides. But it's generally nice. It's generally nice enough. I want to put it high, but not super high because I have many complaints. So I'm going to put it in very nice. I have many complaints, but I'm going to put it in very nice. This one... Oh my god, that is so stupid! What? What is going on? Spikes kind of like Mudkip. Yeah, and the spikes are the thing I like the least about Mudkip too. That's the thing. Oh, that is vile. What is vile, Hot Pants? Oh, the orange juice and the toothpaste? Yeah. I hope you laugh when drinking hot sauce so it comes out your nose. Oof. Oof, that one. Yeah, that's a good one. He has like a pretty butterfly. He's fast dragon in mega form. He's stupid in mega form. This is a mega, right? Bagon and Salamence have the same blue. Bagon hat thing turns into the shell of the Shellgun and then it sprouts. It's still kind of messy though. Since we are at a Salamence, I will post a Roaring Moon talk to Ellie, which is an ancient form. Since megas are included in the list, Paradox is pretty much the same thing. Okay. I'll check it out later because I do want to rush. It's paragliding, I guess. It has no arms. Okay, let's get into it. It has no arms. It has a giant disc on the... like, looks like it's glued on the back Or rather, glued to the fucking front thing, it looks like it's wearing a parachute. It looks like it's a frisbee. It looks like it cannot move the legs. Again, it doesn't have arms. Those things in the knees have stopped being like, looks like protective thing, and it just looks stupid. Why are the legs like that? I swear to God, why are the legs like that? Why does it look like he's wearing a backpack? Why does it look like that gray thing on its front is not part of the Pokemon, but something that it's wearing on top of itself? Why does it look like a frisbee? Why does it look like a frisbee? I love the shape of the head. I think the shape of the head is great with the neck and the red part of the neck. It's cool. I just wish it didn't look like a toddler that's being carried by one of those toddler front backpacks, except somebody grabbed that toddler with the backpack and stuck a frisbee on it with glue and threw it through the air. And also the toddler doesn't have arms. I don't know how to describe just how stupid I think this is. He's like a croissant. I wish it was like a croissant. It's just dumb. The Mega's brutality and slices things in half as it zooms across the sky. But as long as somebody throws it first, that is a fucking frisbee. You saying you don't like the dragon frisbee? No, I don't. It's a Tempest Cruiser from StarCraft or whatever it's called. You don't like the glider? No, I don't. It looks like a dumb spaceship. Yeah, it does. Okay. Dumpster fire. So bad. It's so bad. Okay. I don't fully understand what I'm looking at here. But we're gonna talk about it. Build on Metang, and Metagross, Steel, Psychic. Each stage is 2 of the previous fused together. It doesn't look like steel, it looks like a rock. There are no Pokemon based on old ones. We won't touch it in here. What, the ones that you're leaving in Dock Dwelling? It looks like a cheap plastic toy that was cool on TV but doesn't work when you get it and break 3 hours after you buy it. Yes, it does! This is why things like Mowal and Manette are top tier Mega designs. Yeah, does look a lot like Tempest for StarCraft. Wobot, he's just a little Wobot. That is a severed arm. This? You say this is a severed arm? You know what? You're kind of right. Pokemon is kind of like a bionicle arm, and you just stick more of them onto a disc to get the 2nd and 3rd evolution. That is an adult toy? No, it's not. It looks more like an arm. It looks more like an arm. Beldum, Metang, and Metagross. The top trainer of this generation is a rock collector guy and a steel top trainer. The line is very popular among the fans. It looks more like rock than steel. I will say, if you didn't tell me this is steel, I would say this is rock. Looks like a rock arm with an eye, and it will grow. I think it looks... the one thing that confuses me is the fact that it's entirely horizontal almost. How is it supposed to move? Are these supposed to be feet? Are they supposed to be teeth? Are they supposed to be claws? I don't get it. I think it could be better, because I understand that it works on the evolution, right? Like, it works in here because, oh, I recognize the arms. They are like the pre-evolution, blah, blah, blah. But as an individual Pokemon, like as itself, it doesn't work. It works only when combined with the other ones. Anything can be an adult toy, let's be honest. Yeah, anything can. I remember when someone shared with me on the Discord a website that was like, is this an adult toy or a dog toy? And you were supposed to guess, and it was, I don't know, it's really cool. But that shows you that everything can be an adult toy. They do make those toys in the shape of arms and fists. Yes, they do. Stretch mine on the part you're opening up. Huh? It floats around with magic. 3 minutes, see you in part 5. No, I hate this. It really was a severed arm. It was. Selby, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Everything can if you're brave enough. Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We are talking about this Pokemon, which, again, I I feel like this one could be better because it doesn't work as an individual. It's designed entirely for its evolution. That's kind of really sad. I don't like that this guy has a horn nose. I don't have any other complaints about it otherwise. The colors work well together. It looks very rocky. It looks like threatening with the claws. It looks, it doesn't look mean necessarily, like the eyes are determined, but not mean. I just don't like that nose horn. I'm gonna put it on neutral. Can I put it in neutral? Because it is better than the arm, because it works on its own. It can stand on its own. With this one, I feel like it's increasingly better, right? It still doesn't look mean, it looks threatening, but it also looks like it won't attack you unless you attack it first. Like, it looks like it's standing its ground, not like it's, like, threatening you. I like that the arms are slightly different now, and they kind of look like muscles. Like, I see where the muscles idea is, but it's still just a rock. I really like that. And the X in the face is kind of stupid, but it's a stupid where, like, it's Pokemon... It's a standard Pokemon kind of, like, stupid shape, you know? Like, it works. It works for a Pokemon. I'm gonna put it a bit higher than the other one, because I think it is getting better as it goes. You can leave every legendary Pokemon for the next stream. There's not supposed to be a next stream! How further do you think, how much more do you think I need for this? Because I'm not gonna make another stream. I'm not gonna make another stream. This is not gonna take me another stream, guys. We're just gonna rush. We're just gonna rush. This one, I think, went a little bit too far. This one went too far. We can do this with just a little more time. The legendaries are in groups anyways. Yeah, we're finishing today. We do not need part 5. We can easily cover the rest and be way before your usual ending time. Yeah, we're rushing. I like Beldum more than Metang. Beldum's little floating robot rock body. He don't do much, but he neat. But I don't like that he's designed just to be someone else's arm. I wish it had, like, its own identity. It looks like it just got rejected from the new Pokemon trials and it's not taking it very well. The X guy, the previous guy, I don't know. I think it looks good. 15 minutes max. I'm trying. I'm hoping. You can even see his baby back arms on the Mega Metagross. This one? Well, the arms are entirely different, for sure. I don't like the chin horn. I don't like that the cross is yellow now for some reason. It's like a color that comes out of nowhere. It wasn't present on the color palette and it didn't need to be there. It looks more like a mecha than a rock. It was all very rock, and suddenly it looks like a mecha. I like this shape of the claws now, but it's like, I like it more, the shape of the claws, but that is the only thing that I like more. I think everything else is worse. And because that little baby is right there, that means this one has to go on the very bottom. Regirock, Regice, and Registeel, they are ancient titans. You had to solve cryptic puzzles to get to them. If you figured it all out, good old times. They are not evolutions. So they're all separate. What you're saying is they're all separate. This one is, of course, a Mega. Yeah, it's very extra. I can see that. All I know about this, guys, is that they talk in like I know how they sound. That's all I know about this, guys. They sound like weird machines. 5 minutes with 4 times speed, 15 at Ellie speed. We're gonna rush. I think it's okay for the first stage to exist just as something to become the later stage. It makes me sad. I think it's like, it could be better if it worked together or alone, you know? I love this Mega. It's like it combined with previous forms. It's really silly but cool. I don't like it. He has 4 baby arms hidden behind him, so 8 in total. It doesn't need them. Why? Why? These three next Pokemon are legendary golems. People love their anime sounds. Cosplay in Japanese dub is still the best. They're golems formed by Prime Golem Regigigas, who molded them by the Prime elements. Alright, Ellie, you're reading of Reggie's still is what my months of viewership with you has led up to. I know, Hetares, I immediately, like, I saw this and I knew that you were going to have to be here. The thing about these three is that they are a very neat, like, they're a very neat way of making them separate, but definitely related. Like, you see these three, and you know that they're related somehow. I would have assumed that they were evolutions until you guys literally just now told me that they're not, and that they're all separate, which is like, it's very interesting. Because I don't understand the purpose of that in Pokemon. I would have assumed that if they're supposed to be this similar, they're supposed to be evolutions. I think this one is the only one where the color palette is slightly off for me. Kind of wish the eyes weren't that tone of yellow. I really love the general color of the eyes, and I really love the handsies. I don't know how I feel about the pyramid legs. And I like the concept of it having the things on its back that look like spikes or wings or stuff. But I wish the shape was slightly different. This one, out of the three, is the one that I like the least. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, this one, there's something about those things in the back that could be better. Something about the feet that could be better. Something about the color of the eyes that could be better. So overall, it just could be better. Now, I like the color palettes of these two. I really like it. I've always said, you know, like black and red, you cannot go wrong, but it's too edgy. So you throw a lot of white in there. It's suddenly not edgy and still works well. And this one is just like a beautiful monochrome beige brown. It looks great. Like, they're good color palettes. I like the shapes of the eyes a lot more than the other one too. The circle and the, like, well, this is an H. This is just an H. I don't know why it's an H. This one is kind of like an interesting shape. I don't know, it's a golem, you know? Like, golems, you cannot go wrong with golems. Really cool. And this one, what is this one supposed to be again? The other one was it's a rock golem, like a traditional rock golem. The other one is eyes. This one is not natural. Registeel, they're all golems. Yeah, but the traditional rock golem is something that like you can see everywhere. The ice golem is like, it's ice. It's another part of nature. This is metal, it's steel. So it's not a natural shape. I don't know how to feel about the shape of the body. I don't know how to feel about this part of the body. This, kind of wish it was different. I like that the red isn't just on the eyes, unlike on the other two. I like that in this one it works because it's very similar to this brown tones. So it definitely doesn't feel out of place. And in this one, they managed to make it not feel out of place because of the hand accent. That's what felt on the eyes as well. The yellow is only on the eyes and it's not present on any other parts of the body. And that kind of like throws you off. In this one, they made it work with the hands, and in this one, it just matches the brown very well. So I wish this one had a better shape in the body. So, ranking them, this one could have been better. This one is my favorite. I think it's very nice. Where'd it go? There. Very nice. Which means, Hetares, don't hate me, but I'm gonna put this one in neutral. I'm sorry. I apologize. Helps that the red is like an accent to add some color. Yeah, but it also helps that it's like on the hands as well. Legendary Pokemon usually do not evolve. That was annoying. The power just flickered. Ah, so she's on the rocket boss. I hope that your power gets better. Evolving the legendaries weren't a thing until Gen 7. Oh, so these ones are legendaries. I keep forgetting. Lumbering Rock Ogre, Sliding Ice Crystal, Metal Alien Machine. At least that's my thoughts. Health of the Red, yeah. Black and red is edgy. Black, red, and white is futuristic. Exactly! He's got liquid-like metal for his arms, I think. Yeah, a futuristic kind of like gooey metal. Could be rubber as well. Yeah. In Eastern, it's believed that metal and gold is an element. Right! Yes, the traditional golem was clay. It what? You can make a golem out of anything, from wood to metal to flesh to bone. It's just that I'm used to it being like kind of nature, you know? Hi Elyssia, how are you? Welcome, Shiny Bunny. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. No, that doesn't hate me. Blue Kitty, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Latias, the Red Sister, Latios, the Blue Brother are psychic dragon jets. I like Latios and Latios. I know them. I used to have stickers of them. I think they look goofy. That face is so friendly. That face is not super friendly, but you know, it's just like, it's not mean either. It's just like trying to play it cool, you know? I assume they don't have legs, right? They don't seem to have legs. How do they stand? I assume that this one has red in its chest, just like this one has blue on its chest. Because it would be very kind of like weird for one of them to have it and one of them not to. I like this one more because the ears are like high and cute, and the ears in this one come from the bottom, which makes it not ears, but more like a beard that goes up, which is weird. I like the little handsies and the little armsies. But I wish they had legs. I wish this one didn't have like a beard hair. I wish... Yeah, no, that's it. I like them. Lord Pace, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Can I put them in neutral? Both of them. It's like, I kind of like them. Kind of wish they were better. You know. Kind of like them. Kind of wish... They're planes. They're roaming legendaries, so they swim around the land. I wish they had legs to rest sometimes. But Ellie, he was your fan. I'm sorry, that is. He's actually made of plastic, incredibly flimsy in a fight. Who, the Latias? Looking at the chart, I don't recognize a single Pokemon. I'm so outdated. Don't worry, I don't recognize any of them at all. People are really into that red jet bird thingy because he has such a friendly face. Latias is serious big brother looking after fun-loving little sister Latias. Well, the red one looks like such a fun-loving, friendly creature. The original golem was made out of clay and metal golem, so gross and cool at the same time. No, clay is not gross, it's great. I generally dislike most legendary Pokemon, so I do not have that much to say about these. Not at all, not all that much. Most. These two look like the same Pokemon. These two finally have legs. They finally have legs. But they are literally the same thing. The only difference is the eye color. What the hell? What the hell? They're the same thing. I'm glad that they finally have legs, but they are stupid legs and they could be better. They could be stumpy and like match the body better. Because as it is, they are too long and thin for the body and it makes them look kind of stupid. Which I don't think was the vibe that they were going for. Based on the eyes and the shape of like the head and everything, I don't think they were going for stupid. However, I look at them and it looks stupid. You know what? Not debating you on this. Not worth the energy. What? You like him? You like him more than me? I'm not sure why Latias and Latias Megaforms got different looking pictures here. Oh, they are the same thing? They are supposed to be the same thing? There are also a few legendaries actually gendered. Most like one, but Latias is a girl and Latias is a boy. Meat golems are cool and gross at the same time. Oh, meat golems! Yeah, that sounds kind of gross. People are super into that red jetbird thing. I've seen it everywhere for many, many years. Yeah, I just wish it had one. The megas at first look cool, but it's turbo lame that they have the exact same mega. I can see what they're doing with red and blue make purple, but it's still lame. I think, if anything, like, they could both be purple, but also they could both have some differences. So I'm gonna put them in could have been better. Because, like, there's something you could do with that. There is something you could do with that. I guess it becomes purple because red and blue. Yeah, but also you could give them different shapes. Different patterns. Different something, you know? Okay, this is just a whale. This is just a whale. Who said that the other one was a whale when it was clearly a balloon? This one is a whale. It's a cool whale. I like that the fins... First of all, it has an actual tail. It's not just a circle. It has an appendage here. This is a whale? Yes, this is a whale. It has an actual tail. I like that the fin is like... It looks wispy and elegant. And not true, it has arms. Orcas don't have arms. It doesn't have arms, it has fins. These are fins. Have you seen a whale, Ellie? Whalelord is 100% a whale. Whalelord is a blimp. That's just an inflatable pool toy. It kind of has inflatable pool energy. Kind of. This has hands. They're fins. That's one weird looking whale. Literally thought you just brought up a picture of a whale. Thank you for it, Joy. Fake news, fake snake, fake artist. Oh, it has fingers. It doesn't. It doesn't! I don't see those as three-dimensional fingers. I see those as flippy floppy little fin ending thingies. And you're a pool noodle? I think a pool noodle Elyssia would be adorable. What are you talking about? I think it would be really cute. Makes the oceans rise full on Noah's Ark level. Holy shit, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. I'm gonna say, I'm normally not a fan of blue and red together. But this particular blue with this particular red and with the white is working very well for the color palette. I really like how they're matching. It has fingers. I don't think so. They are flat. They are as flat as the rest of the fin. They're very, very flat. They're fin teeth. They look flat. I think they are fins. It has fingers. It's not whale-shaped. It has like 8 tails. No, it's like one of those fins. It's like one of those fins that are so thin they can sometimes break a little bit. Literal arms. No! Well, the only reason why you say that whaler is not a whale is because its tail is too short. It's a blimp! It floats like a blimp! It was a mascot image for Sapphire. Looks more like a shark than a whale, and the fins and tail look nothing like a whale or a shark. No, the fin gives me more angelfish, I think it's called. Let me Google that. I think it's an angelfish. Angelfish? No, it's not an angel. Well, no, it's not an angelfish. I gotta learn my fish properly. I gotta learn my fish better. It's not an angelfish, but like it gives me there's a specific feeling that the fins give me, that it's like a fish. Those are fingers. And also, not just an orca. Orcas don't have 4 tails nor chubby fins. Who said that this was an orca? Why are we saying that this is an orca? Why do I imagine Ben 10 on the arm designs? I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with Ben 10. Those are fingers and also not just an orca. Orcas don't have 4 tails or chubby fins. They're not chubby. Where are they chubby? They're flat. It feels like a mechanical or artificial red circuits on top of it. I like it. It does have that circuit vibe. It does have that circuit vibe. I do not understand Ellie's double standards. They're not! Getting in low ranker. We're being at this for almost 2 years. But it's not! It's not my fault you guys don't have eyes! It's literally most based off of an orca. Maybe this part of the head Maybe this part of the head shape, but only that. Groudon is the only ground type, should be fire. When primal, he gets the fire type though. He causes the oceans to dry up naturally. Groudon and Kyogre hate each other. So this one is Kyogre and Groudon is the next one, right? I swear this double standard started in the game tier list stream. You guys, I think this is a very nice design. It's totally a whale. It's totally a whale. I'm gonna put it on very nice. Let's see the Mega. I assume this is the Mega. This one, oh my god, this one gives me frog vibes. I know that the shape is exactly the same thing, but because of the colors and the pattern on the thing, if I'm not paying attention to what I'm seeing, if I'm like not paying attention and I just see the outline quickly and I like move fast, my brain will fill out the blanks of the silhouette with a frog for some reason. It's because of the patterns. What other whale you think it is then? I don't know. The orca is the apex predator of the ocean, so it makes sense. But the orca looks more like a weird bird than a fish to me. How? How? You don't have eyes as a snake with a nose, without a nose? I have a nose. You're going fast. Kyogre isn't too far behind, chat. This is primal reversion, which is basically a mega. It's extra. It's too extra. I liked the blue with the red. I don't know if this color palette works as well because this red kind of like disrupts the other colors. The other colors work well until you get to this red and it's weird. Also, the patterns are like too much. Again, it makes it feel like a frog more than a whale, which I don't think was the point. And I think it's just too extra. I think it's just too extra. Could have been better. Could have been better. Whatever it is, it's not a shark, it's not a whale, and the white spots in the head are the only things that make it somehow look like an orca. I'm gonna look for an orca, but I'm gonna leave the Google thing there, and I'm gonna not focus on it because we're late. Because we're late. Okay? We're going to figure out the orca whale thing on Discord. It's a mega. Groudon and Kyogre megas are a little bit different as they are called primal evolution. They're basically paradox Pokemon before these were invented. I don't know what paradox Pokemon is, and it sounds super extra. What did I just say? I meant Ellie isn't too far behind the chat. I'm trying my best. Literally a whale, also Ellie, literally a frog. No, I didn't say that it's literally a frog. I said that my brain sees it. If I see it quickly, the silhouette, because of the patterns in the back, it makes me feel like a frog more than a fish. It's like, if you look at it quickly, your brain could fill out the silhouette with a frog because of the patterns in the back. Patterns in the back of that mega was very frog-like. This one is very, this is the best wrap-up segment ever. I'm sorry! I love Groudon, he's my boy. This is literally a lizard, Ellie probably. I didn't say that stuff! Stop gaslighting! This looks like an unfiltered version of the other one that's flat. Huh? This one? Groudon, the Pokemon that is the opposite of Kyogre. Well, Kyogre could drown the world, Groudon would dry it up. I think this is functional. This looks like a monster, right? Like monster is supposed to be, like Pokemon is supposed to be pocket monsters. Well, this looks like a monster. It has the claws, it has the spikes, it has the armored looking body, it has the claws on the tail, the sharp thingies on the tail, it has the sharp teeth, the head looks like it's armored, the stupid things on the here sides of the face that go down from the jaw are kind of annoying, and I would have cut them shorter. I understand that it's supposed to give helmet vibes, but I still would have cut them shorter. Other than that, like, the color palette works. It looks dangerous, which is supposed to be the point, right? Like, it's supposed to look dangerous. But it also kind of looks like an animal without it looking like any specific animal. Like, I get armadillo vibes, right? Or any other of these animals that have, like, carapace things on the back. Oh my bad, I forgot. A giant whale-like creature isn't a monster. It looks more like a whale than a monster. This one looks more like a monster than an animal. Very nice. Very nice. Angriest armadillo that ever lived. Yeah, it doesn't even look exactly like an armadillo. It just looks like it has the carapace. Just a wrestler? Nah, this is literally a Pokemon. Yes, it is literally a Pokemon. Now it's Rayquaza. I'll be honest, I am not quite sure what its role is. Rayquaza quotes Kyogre and Groudon if they become active so they do not destroy the world. Wait, we still have a Mega! We still have a Mega! Which, I'm going to be honest, it's kind of good. It needs only a slight little change. I love that it's a Mega that feels like a Mega without it being too extra. I like that they basically kept the other Pokemon like exactly as it was, but just made it more powerful looking by filling out the empty spaces between the carapace with lava slash magma slash whatever. I just wish that they hadn't made the spikes black. I wish they looked white still, or that they were a slightly different shape, like maybe a little bit longer. So they still should be white, but maybe they didn't want to make them white because it was too similar or whatever. In that case, they could have like a different shape. They could be like unicorn horns with that little spiral texture, you know? Or something else instead of just turning them black, because turning them black kind of like makes them get missed in a lot of the design. I don't like that the teeth are some suddenly black. I wish the teeth were still white. And I don't like that the entire eye socket is lava either. I wish that remained an eye, because now I wonder if that is actually lava. Because if it was lava, then you can't see. I know it's Pokemon, it's magic. Doesn't matter, but still, I think it would be slightly better with those changes. I'm going to put it in neutral, one below the other one. If that one was there, this one is one below. I do like it as a concept for an evolution. I do like it. Okay, we need to keep going. Now it's Rayquaza. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what the role is. Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza are kind of like Behemoth, Leviathan, and Sis in Hebrew legend. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about that. Rayquaza nullifies the weather, while Kyogre and Groudon cause it. So it's a good one. That's just there for the balance then. When you think about it, Groudon is just a lizard with a cat face. Stop it! Yummy pepperoni pizza. I think it looks more like lava, but now that you say it, I can't unsee it. Technically not a Mega, but basically a Mega. You can use your team alongside a Mega Pokemon, normally only one Mega per battle. Maybe they're carbonized. If they were carbonized, I would like them to still be white, but with like black patches, instead of it being entirely black. Forgottedly asked what a Paradox Pokemon is. Ancient or future versions of existing Pokemon, which Megas and Groudon and Kyogre fall into the first category. But the name is Paradox Pokemon, so it can explain away if the design makes no sense in lore because it's a paradox. Boo! Boo! Coward explanation! Okay, let me tell you right now that the shape of this is immaculate. It makes me think of Kukulkan, and it's really great. It makes me think of Kukulkan, which for something that is supposed to be like a legendary god, it's great. I like the colors. I think the yellow could be better suited for this green, or the green better suited for this yellow. Why can't they just be obsidian teeth? I think the texture would have to be different for that to work. I like the concept when you say it like that. Like, obsidian teeth sounds really great for an animal that has like lava. But for some reason, they're getting way too lost on the body. Anyways, I hate that the teeth are gums colored. I can't take it seriously. I can't take it seriously with this stupid torpedo shape on the bottom of the tail, with this torpedo-shaped fins. I can't take it seriously when it looks like it's wearing a vest with little fairy wings. I can't take it seriously when the teeth are gums colored, except it has one teeth that is teeth colored, and then the rest of it looks like it's gums or lipstick. It does not look like teeth. I don't get this choice. I don't understand this decision. It looks so angry and so threatening, but then you look at its mouth and it's like, Granny, did you forget your teeth in the bedside table again? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He does give me the vibes of the Quetzalcoatl. I love the vibes of the general shape, but it needs so many fixes. Don't you be picturing here on Ray's buck little tooth. I'm not complaining about the little tooth. I'm complaining about the rest of the teeth looking like gums. It looks like a snake was playing a missile. It does! It does! It's annoying! Rayquaza's best boy? No, I can't take him seriously. You're almost at the finish line, Ellie. I know, I have to rush. Let's go. He balances out Kyogre and Grotto when they fight and cause chaos. Also a final boss in Pokemon game name who is sought out to be to destroy a meteor. Damn. Ancient paradoxes are honestly really sick most of the time. I hate the future ones though. But why paradoxes though? Rayquaza is a retooling of the JP Rayquaza, which could mean the Throne of the Torn Sky, which is cool to me. And that would also make it very similar to Kukulkan. By the way, just a flying snake. -30. Yeah, sorry, -30. This guy could have been so much better. It needs so many fixes. So many fixes. This is so extra, it fucking hurts. It still looks like a snake cosplaying a missile, but now the little spindly things are completely out of control. What is going on here? What is that supposed to be? Why does it have this little tail wispy green things on random parts of the wispy orange yellow things? Why does the jaw have this weird shape? Why does the mouth still have gums instead of teeth? I hate it. I hate it so much. I thought it was gonna get better. I really thought it was gonna get better. It didn't. This last 4 are the same Pokemon in different modes. Deoxys, DNA from space, normal, attack, defense, and speed modes. Oh, so it changes mode depending on what kind of skill it wants to improve. Cool. God, this Mega is so sick. I think it's messy. I think it's too busy. It's got too much. It's got too much going on. I like the concept of the wispy orange yellow things, if only they weren't making an already kind of like cramped design even more busy. Says the lamia with too many belts. Don't get off my back and get off my belts. My belts are cool. This would be cool. This would be cool if you know what, could have been better. I can think of several ways to fix it. I think they were going for godlike and mist. You don't need to make it that complicated. You just need to make it like it's better to handle simplicity. It's better to handle simplicity. Well, Grogan and Kyogre got Primal Kyogre, got a Mega that became the most overpowered Pokemon to exist. Damn! Now it looks like a snake was playing a really stupid missile. The thing is, it's overdone. It's too much. People say that Rayquaza represents the Quetzalcoatl. I can totally see it. I saw that and my first thought was Quetzalcoatl. Honestly. Oh, this is sick. This is really cool. You guys said DNA, right? Because I totally get it. I totally get DNA. Honestly, I'm not sure how relevant it is that what Pokemon came from space and which are from Earth. So many Pokemon arrived from space. For all we know, all may be aliens. Some just arrived earlier. Good point. For real, why do you need to have 6 belts but forget to draw? No, I have a nose! I have a nose! Stop bullying me about my tiny nose! Blake Yodge, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome. I hope you enjoy the pit. Hello, I have joined your Discord server. I hope you enjoy it there. Please read the rules and attain to the rules, please. I think some Legends and Megas aim for extravagance for its excessive power. I think you can make better designs if you pull back and keep them more simple. I don't want to be banned by Ellie, so I won't say anything about designs and belts. We all love belts. Good. DNA noodle arms. I see the DNA. It's really cool. Wacky waving arm flaying inflatable tube on. Why did you have to do that? Now I see it as an inflatable tube instead of DNA. It's better to handle simplicity, says the lamia with a design that took 3 weeks to make and is too busy on the eye, but not overwhelming. I don't think that's simple, mate. My design is simple. I had so many other tiny details that I was going to add, but I kept it simple. Believe me, my design is on the simple side. My design is on the simple side. Clefairy from the moon. Meteor is literally a meteor. Your boy is an alien virus. Commonly, the meteor Rayquaza destroyed contains deoxys, causing them a rivalry. Don't make Ellie get the belt. Stop it. Ellie saw Lulu as a kid and said, yes, that. What do you mean, Lulu? But to be fair, we all did, just for different reasons. Wait, why Lulu? There's so many Lulus. This one is pretty rad in the animations. He gets lasers and parts of him destroyed, but quickly regenerates. Oh, nice. That's simple to you? Yes, it is. Simpler doesn't mean simple. But it is simple. It is. It is. It's simple. It's not too busy. It's just not minimalistic. FFX Lulu, she has lots of belts. Oh, what is FFX? You're simple. I know! I'm simple! You're tripping. No! No, I'm not! This is how the Deoxys normally looks. I like the DNA arms. I like the defiant stance in the eyes. I like the colors. I like the weird thing in the freaking chest. I like that it looks like it's wearing a jacket. Kind of like the neck of this jacket is really cool. I like that it has like sensors, like light sensors or level measuring things in the legs. And I like that it although it's kind of humanoid, it's separate enough from a human that it doesn't feel humanoid. You know what I mean? The crystal is its brain. Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna put it in very nice. I think it's very nice. This is another shape. I like it less. I think the legs are cool. Not the legs. I don't like that it lost the measure things and now it has a spike. But I do like the way that it, like the leg, like the hip area. I like it a bit more. I think this chest area is a little bit pill-shaped. And you lose the DNA, now it looks like tentacles. I love the new head shape. The new head shape is really cool. I think it's overall kind of like same as the other one in level of design. Because there are things that I like more, there are things that I like less. I like the hip area a little bit more. I like the shape of the head a little bit more. I like the knees less and the chest less. But overall, like, it's solid. It's solid. This is the attack form. I would have assumed this was the attack form. Oh, unless this is the defense form. This one looks like harder to damage. Is this the defense form? You can always be like Coco, that got a new model that was 90% just a more visible. What? Oh, somebody give me an image of that specifically. It's definitely a simple design, especially compared to plenty of legendaries. This is a legendary. Attack mode. It'll whip you with it, I think. That makes sense. That makes sense. This attack form has outright power of an Iman. Contrastly, its power is thin and easy to kill. So it's a glass cannon. Defense mode, he just turtles. Yeah, this feels like defense. Congratulations on finishing the list, even if it was 2.25 streams later than I thought. I think we can agree this was a really fun wrap-up. Ah! Stop! I like the little knees. I like that it definitely signals strength. I like that the arms are flatter and they look like one unit now. I don't know. I mean, it's good. Can I rate it lower than the others? It's just very solid design-wise. I mean, I saw it and I immediately thought, yeah, this one looks more defensive, which is the exact point. And looking at it, this one definitely reads more like speed. It is the stupidest looking one, though. It is the stupidest looking one. First of all, where did the forearms go? Where did the forearms go? Why is it only 2 arms now? That was like the basic, most foundational thing about this Pokemon. I miss the arms. I like the shape of the legs, but I don't like the hip thing at all whatsoever. And I don't like this things on the head. Although I understand that this shape is more speedy, I agree with that. Even if it's not like super like nice to look at, it is speed based, so I understand it. But I wish these 2 weren't there. I think this is the first one that I would rate lower than the other 3. Neutral instead of very nice. Because it's a biker helmet, very aerodynamic. Yeah, the thing going backwards is definitely for speed, but I feel like the sides don't work that well. It's supposed to be as fast as it can get. It gets rid of all the extra weight, so no need for 4 arms. Yeah, but then you're missing the point of the Pokemon. Like, it looks the most different because it drops a lot of the colors. It's mostly black, and it doesn't have the 4 arms for the first time. And I don't know, it just feels like these 3 are much more of a unit than the last one. And we finished! Oh my god! Oh my god! What is presentation mode, by the way? Oh! Okay, so it's just dark mode. Cool. Good to know! This is just dark mode. Anyways, here it is! The full list of my tier 3 Pokemon ranking. Holy shit! Looking forward to redrawing the Pokemon streams now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm kind of excited for it, but it's going to be another long series. You know there's going to be another long process, right? Right? You are aware. You are aware that's gonna take a long time. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something for real. It sure is going to be something. Okay, let me. What did I miss? Everything reaches onward what legendaries or mythicals. His noodle arms are done now. He's speed! Fastest mon to ever speed. Outspeeds ninjas by 20. That one looks like another Pokemon, though I can't put my finger on which one. Yeah, it's the one that looks the most different. He dropped the arms for more speed. It's a biker helmet. Yeah. Most likely mon to Naruto run in public. I don't like it. I like it less now. Looking forward to redrawing. I think before the next tier list for Pokemon, we should prepare our own version where Ellie can see Pokemon both as images and 3D. I mean, if you guys wanted to make a tier list yourselves that you can link me, that would be an option. Pachi, thank you. The black seems to be the most inside of the mon. That's why defense gets the most covered in red and blue, while speed is mostly black. I get that. Congrats, it's garbage. My opinion is right.
My opinions are immaculate. What are you talking about? Well, you almost finished. You forgot the secret event Pokemon. They're not on the list. La 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 la. I'm not watching. I'm not listening. La 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 la. They're not on the list. La 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 la. I can't ignore it because it's not here. Where is it? There's nowhere to be seen. So therefore, I didn't forget. It's not. It's done. Now 30 minutes of wrap up. No, we're gonna wrap up quickly, guys. We're gonna wrap up really quickly now. Is garbage just like your takes? Reverse Uno card, not you. Look at us go. Look at us go. She covered Jirachi last stream. I did. And we're caught up. I'm trying. Shall we pull the next gen now? Suffering must continue. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break from this. We have to pull for it while Ellie draws. Maybe while we're drawing the Pokemon. Maybe while we're drawing the Pokemon. I was thinking of Kabutops. Kabutops is pretty fast, I think. I have no idea. My opinions were better. No. No. I won't because you won't even see it. Because you think you have the right opinion. Thus, I'll be wasting your time. I'll be wasting my time. No, but I don't think that's what Ranker was saying. I think Ranker was saying like making a tier list that has the 3D images of the Pokemon to use. Maybe? I made it again. Hi Ellie, how are you? Dunkus, Von Mehmet, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. You made it only because the stream did go long. I actually should have finished 15 minutes ago, and I'm trying to quickly wrap up. But how are you? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Join us for this little 5 minutes of wrap up. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I really cannot go more than that, you guys. But Krampus, I thought what you guys meant was like making a tier list where you guys put the options in so that I can tier them based on the images you choose instead of just the images that the tier list has, you know? Jirachi was the only one missing from the very end, but I thought we did Jirachi, didn't we? My opinions are immaculate after I modified them 4 times over during the single tier list. It's because you guys convinced me to drop one of the tiers! Tier list is not garbage, thanks to removing the just an animal tier, which in itself was not bad until you started abusing it. Guys! Guys! Some of those were just an animal, and some of those were just a chime bell! You can buy it! You can buy it! It's a beautiful chime bell. It's a great design, but it's a chime bell! You got the little man where he belongs. Which little man? There's so many little men in the generation. There's so many. Congrats on finishing the tier list. Thank you. I actually would take it a step further and make info cards where we would put an image, 3D model, and a piece of trivia about the Pokemon. I don't think you can do it in tier listing though. Like in tier maker, I don't think that can happen, unfortunately. I mean, it sounds cool. And it sounds like it would be a long series of streams. Best 5 minutes ever. I hope you enjoyed, Dankus. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that my schedule doesn't work with you. Because like it does make me feel guilty when you arrive and you're like, yeah, I made it. And I'm like, no, I was going. I'm sorry. It does make me feel guilty. I wish time zones weren't so complicated. So Ellie can go through them faster and see them more. You think I would go faster? I'd say I would take it a step further, but I do not have the time to do it alone. No, don't worry about it. I think it would be way too long anyways. Oh boy, here she goes off about Absol again. I'm not talking about Absol. Like the Just a Kid and the Just a Whale. Yeah, they're not. I'm going to flip my shit. Whale. There's so many whales though. How do I know which one to look for? How do I know which one to look for? This one. This one? Pilot whale. Gray whale? How are they called? Humpback whale? How are they called? How are they called? Blue whale? Humpback whale? Okay. This one! This one! It's a blue whale. Blue whale? Apparently? I
guys. I will freaking show you what I mean. You will see. You will see and you will regret. And you will grovel at my non-feet. You will grovel. Thank you! What the hell? Oh my god! Thank you so much for the super chat! Thank you! Holy shit! Thank you! First Akasupa belongs to me? Yeah, I think so, but still, guys, it's not a competition for first. This is just amazing! Thank you! It means the world to me. It does. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that my time zone works so poorly for you. It makes me feel guilty, but thank you so much for your generosity. It means the world. I wasn't looking when it happened because I was looking at blue whales so that I could shut you up, guys. I lost the Akasupa when it happened because you guys are stupid whales. Thank you, Dankas Woman. Thank you. Where did I get lost? Stupid whale. I swear, you have absolutely the most backwards logic ever since this other girl tried to argue why milk before cereal is better. Milk before cereal is better. Milk before cereal is better. I will defend that to the death. It's not my fault you guys have bad opinions. It's not my fault. You would not have to wait for us to tell you what the Pokemon is. You would have all the info on your end. Well, I wasn't really waiting. I was always just going off of vibes, and then you guys added info, and that sometimes changed my opinion a little bit. But you pointed out so many obvious yet interesting details about the designs. I put hundreds of hours of Gen 3 back then, but in the end I was probably not paying a lot of attention. Well, the thing is, since I don't go off of... I don't have memories, right? To have any bond to the Pokemon. I don't have any, like, emotional ties to this Pokemon. All I have is the design. So I get to have, like, a first look at the design sometimes. Some of them I did know, and I already had biases for, like, mine as a Plusly. But... I get to just take a first look at these designs and like see them for what they are, right? So that's why maybe I noticed stuff that you wouldn't, because like if you're playing the game, you're gonna have all these feelings associated with it. It's just natural. It's what's supposed to happen. Well, it's what's supposed to happen. But since I don't have that, I can just see them like just from the design standpoint with nothing else in like adding to it. Get ready, guys. Here comes the squeal. I was looking at whales. Never mind, she went the other direction. We have the same time zone. I just got to work early. Oh, wait, we have the same time zone? Do we? Do we? My time zone, there's been some confusion about time zones because of all this changing that I had to do with daylight savings. I have to say, my time zone, you guys, is GMT -3. I'm used to, like, my time zone being kind of, like, something that I don't like using because, like, in order to know what GMT -3 means, I have to know what GMT means, and then I have to remove 3 hours from that, and I think it's kind of clunky. I actually don't know my time zone basically without looking at other like clocks and stuff. I know what time it is in my place, right? Obviously, because I know what time it is. But I don't calculate other time zones ever without using a tool that would help me with it, because I just get really confused. And that's it. I just get really confused. You could tell me like, oh, I am in GMT -2. You're in GMT -3. We're 1 hour away. Or you could tell me I'm 1 hour forwards. And I don't know what that means. Without looking at a tool and having the exact same hours, like, listed, I get really confused about it. And I know it's the stupidest thing ever, but it happens. It happens to me, and I have to admit it.
Her Waylord obsession is getting out of hand. It's your fault. You cannot shut us up because I already posted a photo of a blue whale on Discord. Good, I'm gonna use it. That is exactly the one that I was using. That is exactly the one that I was using. That is exactly the one. You guys, I'm gonna freaking show you what I mean. That's what you get for having double standards. I don't have double standards. I'm done. I'm fucking done. This is hell. It's not my fault that you have a bad opinion. Milk before cereal is better. Just that's not the whole whale thing. No, I'm dying on this hill. So you're chosen death. Do not bring up food, guys. One day we're gonna fight properly. Gen 1 will definitely be interesting when we get there, probably. It's 1:52 right now. It's 8:52 GMT. For me, it's 5:54 right now. So, you know, the literal point of GMT is that you do not have to calculate the time. But I'm GMT minus 3, so I do have to calculate. I have to remove 3. Your time zone is GMT minus 3, and that is what you tell people. But what does that mean? You have to know what GMT is and then remove 3 for that. Too many tangents. Yeah, this was supposed to be a wrap-up, right? It's literally Waylord. The only difference is one less feet. It even has the lines under the mouth. I'm gonna show you what I mean. I'm gonna show you what I mean. At least has a standard for every belt. Huh? Alright, fine. Why is milk first better? Okay. If you put all your cereal in the bowl and you pour milk on it, and you have to pour all of your milk, because if you pour only a little bit of milk, you don't get enough milk on the cereals. But if you do that, by the time that you get to the last of the cereal, it's soggy. It's a soggy mess. If you put milk first, you throw a handful of cereals, you eat those cereals while they're still crunchy, and they leave whatever like little dust imbusion in the milk. You throw another handful of cereal, you eat those while they're crunchy, and by the end you can calculate exactly how many cereals, like how big of a handful you have to drop for the last of the milk to be useful without getting them soggy. And the last of the milk also ends up being the better because it's the one that has the most sugar that was infused from the cereals or whatever it is that your cereal has. The flavor, it's gonna be more imbued. It has logic. It's a flawless logic. You with your soggy cereal are never gonna have the quality of cereal that I have with my milk first method. If you're worried about it getting soggy, then why even add the milk? Can't you just eat the dry cereal and then drink the milk? I do sometimes, but it's a different combination of flavors if you have to like do them in like 1-2 instead of just mixing them together and put it all in your mouth at the same time. Plus, if your cereal is still crunchy, but it's a little bit imbued, right? Like it's not dry crunchy, it's wet crunchy. Does it sound logical? Probably not when I say something like wet crunchy, but try it out and you'll see. You'll see. The whole world uses GMT? Does it though? Does it? Add 3 to your time and you get GMT. Can you believe that's the first time? Can you believe that's the first time I even thought of doing that? Can you believe that's the first time I even thought of doing that? And I didn't even think of it. You told me to do it. BRB, I gotta go smother myself with a pillow. Wrap this up, guys. I have to go suddenly. I suddenly have to disappear into the woods for no reason in particular. Ellie said she needs to reheat her lunch 3 times while eating because it gets too cold. Yeah, I'm a slow eater. Honestly, just admit it's just a weird way to eat cereal. You do not need to do that to cereal. No, it's the logical way to eat cereal. Soggy cereal is not crunchy at all. It's just flappy. Yeah, I know. That's why if you just leave it in the milk for long enough that it will imbue, like a few seconds, it's crunchy, but it's like wet. I don't know how to explain it. You just have to do it. You just have to do it and trust me. Also, I don't eat it with milk because I don't like milk. I eat it with a liquid yogurt. Get your pitchforks out. Get your pitchforks out. I eat basic, whatever the name of sucaritas is, like basic cornflakes with strawberry liquid yogurt. That is what I eat. I use the only time zone that matters is my own. I wish I could say that, but I have to try and make it understandable and easy to find. Because like it's complicated and you have to make sure, like I have to make sure that it's as understandable and non-confusing as possible. GMT is the world standards time. When you say GMT -3 and every viewer, no matter where they are, know the exact hour you mean. Except me! I didn't realize that I could just add 3 hours to GMT before you just said that! I think I might change it to GMT. I think I might change it to GMT. After this conversation, I might change my schedule. How it shows up the information. After 45 is 5 away from 55, yes. Stop it. There sure was a fun stream today. I hope you had fun, guys. You really have the most dumb reasons for the most mundane things. It's better to have dumb reasons for mundane things than dumb reasons for serious things, I think. It's nice. It was a pleasure to join, Ellie. Loved every second of it. It was a pleasure to have you, Dankus. I'm so sorry that I'm always like wrapping up when you arrive. But I really hope that at least the time that you can spend here, that you enjoy it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Ellie dips her cereal in the milk 1 flake at a time. No, not that much. It's 1 handful at a time. Bruh, you need to slow then. My cereal never gets too soggy like that, but I'm a slow eater. You just eat it differently, different way. Who the fuck cares? Yeah. This is what I was telling you, Ellie. You post your time zone. Then in the parentheses, you can add the time for the 3 countries that use the time you posted until now. No, I don't have enough space in my schedule. Also, again, Ellie, you do not need to calculate what GMT is, because for you only matters what the hour on your clock is. But it's math. I don't like GMT -3. It's clunky. I would say it in GMT. I would put it in GMT because it's too clunky for me, you know? Good to go. Have a good afternoon, Ellie. Goodbye, Microsoft Gaming. Thank you very much for being here. Hope you enjoyed. If you say 5 p.m. on my clock, GMT -3, and it is on us to figure out. No! That is an important thing. I want to reduce the whole figuring out thing. The easiest I can make it for whoever's reading the schedule, I want to put the effort myself to make it more readable for others. Now that you're saying that, like now that you're explaining that GMT is used like all over, it just makes more sense to use GMT because it's easier for others to calculate. Like what I need to do, honestly, what I need to do, because I feel like it's the right thing to do, is to make it as easy to understand as possible for the person reading. I'd rather figure it out myself and like spend like the effort on making it understandable from my side. Get some butter because crumpets is all heated. I've never had a crumpet, I don't think. The best way to eat is cereal first because you have the milk mixed with the whole cereal. But if you enjoy it like that more, sure, enjoy it. But no, that's it's not. Ellie catches the cereal flakes 1 at a time with her fork tongue. I eat it with a spoon. Everyone talking about GMT and I measure time, but it feels like 11 and it looks pretty dark out. You're gonna miss many appointments like that. It's on us to figure it out if we care enough. You can just post the more important time zones to you or your audience. I think I might switch to GMT. It might be more universal, more easy. We're gonna forget how to use GMT 5 to 10 minutes after stream ends. I hope not. But anyways, that is the bottom of the chat, and it's already been 3 hours now. Holy shit, you guys! The tier, it's Absol's fault. God damn it, Absol! Anyways, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you didn't get your pressure high enough that your eyes exploded. I'm going to correct you on the whale thing. Thank you so much. I hope you had fun. Yeah. I'll see you. Oh, my tracking died. When did it die? When did my tracking die? Hello? How far have I been like this? Guys, how far have I been like this? How long? Okay, whatever. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're going anyways. Less than a minute. Good. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow for some goblining. And, yeah. If you ever try to correct me one more time, I swear to God. Well, then you need to have correct opinions. You didn't notice it's been like that for like 20 minutes now. Okay, now you're gaslighting me. 10 hours, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 minute. Most of you are lying. She's so skilled to talk without moving her lips. I'm sorry. It's because the stream went too long. So, I have no idea what I'm gonna do for endurance streams. I'm gonna have to go back to the lesser tracking. I'm not sure if I can. Anyways, I'll figure it out on my own. Thank you so much, everyone. If you think I'm the one in the wrong. Anyways, goodbye. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink water. Don't forget to try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and others, alright? Take care, my snake shifters.